And of course, Chris's audio's out.
Shout out to Comcast.
All right.
Let's see if we can fix it.
Oh, I can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, you're coming through the computer.
All
Nice.
right. Can you hear me now?
There you go.
Hey, what's up, party people? Welcome to Enter the Realm, episode 188. It's your Realm of Collectors Monday night podcast. Pull a chair up to the cool table, a group of like-minded podcasts and shows featuring this one, as well as Shattercast Uncut, Nerd Rage Radio, Plastic Fanatics, Toy Detox, Building Up to It, Fresh Communication, Breaking the Mold, Verbally Challenged. Don't forget, there's new music from Cobra Law Records available on Nathan Haskell's Bandcamp. The brand new mixtape Python Patrol is now available. And I think, Dust, you have a special surprise tonight again.
Yeah, we're doing another giveaway later on, so
Awesome.
get ready.
Hold on your butts.
Get your
That's the only reason why I'm here.
Sorry, if you're on the panel, you can't win. Yeah, get your Cobra Law trivia in order. Hey, you can send your what's in the fucking box, which is you opening what you got in the mail, or your shelf life videos, which is a collection video, to
Enter the realmcast@gmail.com.
Hey, you can be part of the fun. Realm Collectors, you can find on Facebook. We have an awesome Facebook community. And we're on Instagram at Realm of Collectors. Shout out to Antoine for steady putting in work over there. And the hashtag Realm of Collectors is where you find out what the rest of the realm is up to. Our website's realmofcollectors.com. You can go over there and get you some merch and see all the pictures that have been there forever. There's a blog. Hey, who wants to write a blog?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Hit up Paul C. I don't know what happened there. I'm just kind of evaporated. Maybe we need some new talent over there. I don't know. But hey, if you're listening on an audio platform, give us a 5-star rating because that's what all the cool kids are doing. My name is Chris Pinkerton, if you're nasty. Joining me tonight is the Jackal Squad. Tyler is on assignment. That's what you say when somebody's not here. Going across the bottom of my Google Hangout screen, coming up first. Man, I got to see this dude this weekend, and that was awesome. The Brinkalizer, Brian Brink.
Yo, man, what's up? Yeah, it was great.
Stink.
Great hanging out. It's a
Yeah,
good
man.
time. Great weekend.
As always.
You should change your Instagram name to Two in the Brink. Sorry. I should have thrown that out there.
Man, I didn't miss that guy.
I know, right? Hey, I got to see her this weekend too. The reddest mic on the panel here tonight. Miss Chan is with us. No.
I'm muted. Oh my gosh. Hey, how's it going?
What's up? What's up?
Not much.
Up next, it's the West Coast Dust Mites, aka the man with the 4:00 sun beaming in his eyes. The guy who probably wants to either go buy blinds or rearrange his room after daylight savings time struck. Ladies and gentlemen, my very own personal thunder thief, young Daniel.
Fun fact, my window faces the east.
That's a whole lot of light on your face. Okay.
Yeah, it's actually not that much. Just a very inexpensive webcam.
Oh, okay. Really? I had it ready even. I had it ready.
I think it was his plan the whole time.
I think it probably was. Oh, wait. Did I stall? I stalled long enough. Back on a trial basis after what happened. We're just going to leave it at that.
So did I work it out?
Put him in the echo chamber for the evening, ladies and gentlemen, making his triumphant return to Monday night podcasting. Jisk One is with us tonight.
Try to make sure I wasn't muted. What's happening?
Boy, I tell you, you guys are as smooth as fucking peanut butter on sandpaper tonight.
Yeah, dude. It's the first time. This is the real test of my internet connection here at this new house.
Yeah.
And so far, it's not good.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Might have to get the
You know what I like?
mega gig.
I don't know how long I've been gone for, but I still got my lower third, which is fucking fantastic.
Yeah, but you don't have it up right now. So you
because I had, it's coming up. Don't
totally blew your own gimmick there. So
Nah, it'll be there.
Hey, speaking of blowing your own gimmick, sorry, I just take them as they come.
That's why my neck hurts.
Oh, Dust Mites is with us, ladies and gentlemen.
Yo. What's up, everybody?
What is up? Happy Monday.
Monday. Is your Monday mundane?
Before we move into the next segment, I did want to mention, if you haven't gone deep into the Realm of Collectors catalog, I on Podcast Addict today went all the way back to the beginning of this show, back in 2015. Oh my gosh. I thank you very much to everyone who listened back then, because we wouldn't be where we are today and sound the way we sound if we hadn't had to go through those trials and
The golden years,
so,
man. The golden years.
Oh man, it was fun listening back. There's some real gems back in the day. You know, some of the reviews of the big shows we did and stuff are a lot of fun. So back in the day. Anyways, make sure you check out the catalog. It's all on YouTube, and if you listen on audio, you can just scroll all the way to the bottom and start from the bottom. So, hey, that first segment was so much fun. Let's do it again in a segment that I like to call "What'd You Get?" Brian Brink, how did you spend your disposable income over the last 7 days?
Well, let's see. Thursday, I spent some money so I could get woke. Went by watching Captain Marvel. That was fun.
Sweet.
And I also picked up the Filmation He-Man and Skeletor. It got delivered to my house from Super 7. They're fine.
That's great to hear.
Yeah. See you guys on April 6th.
Yo, I'll say real quick, Brian was gracious enough to bring those over and let Kelly look at them because she's interested in some master set but doesn't know which one really. Yo, those things are shiny as fuck, man. They're like a Dasani bottle. They are so fucking like I shaved my head in Skeletor's my reflection of Skeletor's face.
All the baby oil, right? I mean, He-Man is a big buff dude. He's got to make sure his muscles shine, right?
I've got AIDS. Beastman AIDS. 2 points if you know what that's from. Okay, no points. Sorry, Brian.
No points.
Oh, damn. And let's see. I also, while down in our travels down in Virginia for the Lowry wedding, Larry. Now, Chris? Did you hear the pastor, whoever, the priest? He mentioned Bethany's last name, and it sounded like he missed a whole bunch of letters. Did that?
Yes. I didn't know if I had been mispronounced. I don't know that I've ever heard it audibly, other than for him to say it. So
right, it's like the V is silent or something.
Maybe we're wrong.
Perhaps.
What was it? That's what
It doesn't matter because her last name now is different. So.
Yeah. But anyway, that was a great time. And as part of that trip, Larry took us to one of his local toy spots called the Tashi Station, where I did not find any power converters to pick up, but I did spend some income on a Motu Classics figure, a very large one, who was quite mythic.
Oh.
And his name was Procutus, and he was some kind of rock guy.
You don't have it at the show?
No, I forgot it downstairs. There's not much to write home about, Chris. So
okay, fair enough.
Like 7 POA. So,
all right,
you can see it in April as well.
There you go. Fair enough. We know what's going to happen. All right, does that wrap you up, Brian?
Yes, it does.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to unroll the scroll. Shan, what'd you get?
Unroll the scroll.
Got a lot of really fun stuff actually. I have found 2 more Poison Ivy figures, which was a lot of fun at the same spot that Brian found his
at Toshi Station.
Disappointment. Yeah. And they're fine. They're not perfect, but they're great iterations, and I'm good with that. Got some Transformers. Trying to remember what else. Got some costume stuff already prepping for Halloween already.
Oh
wow!
That.
Laying down the
gauntlet,
in the mail. Huh? Yep, I am ready to go.
I guess I better start working on something.
Trying to remember what else, and I can't off the top of my head. I was in a lot of pain yesterday on the way back from Virginia, so we got home and I sort of just laid around and didn't do much. Woke up at 2:00 this afternoon, and I felt a lot better. So
well, that's good.
Great.
Yeah.
You just needed that 24-hour nap. That's all.
I did. I absolutely needed a 24-hour nap. Yeah.
Does that wrap you up?
Yeah, I think so.
Young and impressionable Daniel. I know you got one. You got one little love letter in the mail today.
I did get a love letter. I didn't spend much disposable income on getting anything. I did see Captain Marvel as well. I enjoyed it quite a bit. But some income I did spend feels like months back. But I got a little head this week. So I got the.
Yeah, but you need to tell them who you got a little head from.
We'll get there. Don't you worry.
From two dudes.
Beautiful bastard. This is from Drones Customs, originally by way of the Crashbox compound. And Chris,
was that Commander Riker from Star Trek Next Generation?
Yeah, that's exactly who it is. Yeah,
fucked up.
That time he got in a fight with a Moloch, or I don't even know the name of any Star Trek companies. Okay.
And that's not all I got. Chris, for some reason he seems to like me a lot. He also sent this along, which is an awesome little pin of the Blood Oath marker from John Wick by Hellraiser Designs.
Hell yeah.
That's really fucking cool. Thank you, Chris.
You're welcome.
Another thing to add to that ever-growing Wick collection.
That's right.
Appreciate you.
In the note. You don't have the note to show?
It's around here somewhere.
A handwritten note.
All right. It says, "What's up, party people?"
Thanks no, the other side.
Oh,
not
gotcha.
the leftover from the TFCon paperwork.
You mean that little?
Yes.
That's my favorite.
I think your calligraphy could use a little work, but
Hey Dan, guess
I appreciate the effort.
Hey Dan, fuck you.
It's very ex-transbots.
So somebody Dan posted that in our Facebook group, and somebody said something like, "He must really mean it because it's in cursive."
Yeah.
That's random as fuck. All right. Does that wrap you up, Dan?
I'll do it.
All right. Young old Jisk.
Yo.
Now let's just maybe stick to this month. Is that fair enough?
Yeah. I mean, I guess so. We're in March. I bought a bicycle.
Dude.
Bicycle.
Yep.
Bicycle, but it's not for me. It's for my kid's birthday.
Oh, nice. Actually, I bought my son one today, too.
Oh, wow.
It's for his birthday tomorrow.
That's awesome. Do you have to stay up all night putting it together?
No, they come built now.
I should feel bad because I don't know Jisk's kids' names. It doesn't matter. Neither do I. I know Chris's for the most part.
For the most part, what does that even mean?
He's got one named Tammy.
I don't know your daughter's name. Like I know Mason
Tammy.
and
Or Tawny.
It's the name of a president that got assassinated.
Lincoln.
Yeah, it's Lincoln. That's it. It was also an MTV VJ in the 90s.
Sway?
Andrew Jackson.
Who is that scarecrow looking dude?
It's Lincoln Sway. That's it. That's my daughter's name. That's all you people need to know. My daughter's name is Lincoln Sway.
No, but I think the only thing I got figure-wise were those aerial bots when everybody else got them, but that's the last thing I've really bought.
Dude, it's been a minute, hasn't
of
it?
any interest. Yeah, since I've been here, it's been a long time.
All right, so tell me, how much of your collection have you sold?
0.
I think that's
0.
a lie.
It's not a lie.
We're gonna put you on more, and we're gonna put that truth tester thing to the test.
How many
I'm
details?
going to tell you I'm your dad, though. So you
Dude,
watch out.
hey, listen to this.
Oh.
I'm
coming for that money then.
I was listening to a podcast, and they had somebody on there that was in the, I don't even know what kind of business. Basically, a lawyer will hire them to examine somebody to say, hey, are they lying or not? But they've got some new technology coming out around lie detector test, and it measures your like retinal movement while they're asking you these questions, and then it can detect if you're lying or not.
I wish I could be a lawyer that's just like, hey, are you lying? And they're like, no. I'm like, oh, okay.
Why are you always lying?
I'm just going to close my eyes during that test.
Yeah.
Shut up, Chad Wickenham. He is gonna cave.
He's gonna
So I'm in a cave?
yeah. Somebody's in a cave. Well, I mean, Easter
The bear's dead.
Easter is coming up. So hey, hey Dust.
Yo.
Once again.
I did not get anything geeky or toy wise,
Yeah,
but
you
I
did.
buy
Listen,
some-
it's geeky still.
All right. I
Yeah.
bought some stuff for the lab. I bought a new desk, a new workstation. I bought new JBL monitors and audio interface.
JBL, is that John Bradshaw Layfield, the former professional wrestler, now makes speakers?
No, he was a president. He got assassinated.
Assassinated. I like that.
Assassinated.
It has 2 asses in it.
Yeah, so totally turned the fucking game up. Hooked them up over the weekend.
See what you did there.
The sound is fucking incredible. The detolfs were fucking rattling, and it was on like 3.
That's awesome. I'm sure your neighbors are very happy. Ladies and gentlemen, Frosted Flakes has just done the 8:15 coffee dance. Say hello, Frosted Flakes.
Hey guys.
There's a
They're great.
Hey guys.
Hey guys. Frosted Flakes will be appearing at New Jersey Collectors Convention. What he'll be doing. Yeah, what would you like to show me?
He'll be handing us
I
all
don't care.
coffee.
Quit showing me pops. I can't be bothered. I don't. Go. I'm sorry, Dust.
No, it's all right. So yeah, still don't have the neighbors downstairs, and the neighbors in the other apartments are too far. I'm sure they hear it, but it's not as bad as you think. But the fucking sound, man, it just all my mixes have just been on point in like 2 days. The shit that I've been working on, it sounds incredible.
That's nice.
So I might as well put a little bit more money into it, being that I'm stepping the game up a little bit.
Yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome.
So, you got to support your craft. But yeah, that's it. Other than that, no toys. Shout out to Sweetwater. Sweetwater.com.
Hey, Dust, is that a Voltron just stuffed in the corner right there?
Where?
The shelf in the D-Troll?
Yeah, that's the Playmates one.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I had to take everything off of this side of the room so I could put the desk in and get rid of the all the other shit that was here and set up the new stuff. So it got chucked. For now. He's not thrown, he's placed. You don't buy that. You don't buy that whatsoever, right?
I mean, he doesn't look bad. I just see the green line. He doesn't look like he's getting priority. The love is gone.
He was in the living room for 6 months.
He's also behind the boy. Yeah, because I knocked him over. Is that the one I knocked over like 28 times?
Yeah.
Yeah. My bad. Or at least you have a new.
I bought Aquaman as well. Let me tell you about that movie. It's terrible.
No. Hey, you know what I've never done? Watch that movie.
Dude, don't bother.
Dude, I think Orm is probably the standout in that one. I went and watched that in the theater. I thought he was fantastic.
I don't know who that is.
Chris refuses to get his feet wet with that character.
Yeah, I'm just.
He doesn't want to dive in.
Yeah.
He's definitely not one to take the plunge on that.
Listen, if I did watch it, I definitely don't want to get in too deep to that world. Yeah. All right, listen, that's not our thing. Let's let Nerd Rage have their water puns. Oh.
Hey, Chris.
Yo.
What'd you get?
Well, in a similar fashion to Dust, I got some new stuff, but it wasn't toys. I actually didn't get any toys this week. I had to check with my family. Did I get any toys this week? Because I don't think I did. Shout out first off to the Hot Wire Foam Factory. I had ordered some stuff from them, and they had seen my my tree building video because I sent it to them. Like, hey, you sent me your stuff. And in part of my order, they sent me one of their foam cutters, their foam scroll saws.
Big dick swinging over here.
Nice.
Well, I'm not
sponsorship. Look at you.
I'm not gonna lie, but the Hot Wire Foam Factory sounds like a place that makes sex toys.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can make anything out of foam. I mean, enough sandpaper. No, but that was cool to get that from them. I got this cool shirt. I'm gonna show you the back of it. It's a Primitive Skateboards and is it Kikkoman soy sauce collaboration. So look at the back.
He was a skater boy. He said, "See you later, boy."
It's just wild as fuck, and I saw it on an ad. I'm like, I need to get that. So came today. I also went and saw that movie on Thursday with Brian and some other guys, and now I can't get those 2 hours back. 6 out of 10. I also got the pleasure of going to the Lowry nuptials in Northern Virginia. So we took the family down there and had a good time. Had a really good time at the wedding. It was great seeing everybody and a beautiful ceremony. And yeah, the food was great. I didn't eat a lot, but I ate some. I had some cake. It was good.
Congratulations, guys. Congratulations.
Yeah, absolutely. And BZ Fresh, I'm not wearing an old Livestrong shirt. Sorry. I do still have my bracelet. I'm looking down now. I am wearing this color shirt. I have a Box Cutter that color. I have a Bruce Lee that color. It's very strange. I don't know if that's the other.
This is that color.
I've got Burt's Bees. I've got Fragile Tape, and I've also got a tape measure. All arm yellow things on my desk.
Did you just set that up?
No, I swear to God I didn't. I'm just like, what the fuck?
What's that Fragile Tape for?
Well, so I don't know if you've
Frozen
heard,
emotions.
but I'm involved with this company called Crashbox Customs, and what they do is they make custom display and diorama pieces for people all over the world.
Oh, I see.
And
So
oftentimes, I get stuck being part of the shipping and receiving team. So in that process, I try to keep the packages as nice and fragile as possible. Now, apparently, fragile in post office speak means kick as hard as you can.
Yeah.
I guess it's safe to do that, Chris, because should you put Crashbox logo on that box, they may see it as instructions.
Hopefully not. I do normally put a Crashbox sticker on it. Unless it's going international, I try to be as low pro as possible. So, yep, cool. All right. Let's see here. I mentioned that it's the period after Chinese New Year where there's not a lot of news. So we have we're not even going to call them barrel scrapings. We're going to call them bloody fingernail scrapings from two of the realm's finest here. And after that, we're going to answer questions from the realm that you guys left last week and this week in the Facebook group when requested. So, we also have some photos coming up and a giveaway. Make sure you're up in your Cobra Law trivia. Let's see here. Young Daniel.
Yes, sir.
Let me ask you this. Are you currently typing a message to someone?
No, I may mute someone here in a second just because I feel like an asshole.
Okay. Well, while you're doing that, go ahead and pull up the exciting world action figure news. We don't have any high-end news for you this week. That segment will return next week. We Little Slim Pickens and also Tyler's on assignments.
It's being mailed to us from Maine.
That's what it is. Okay, take it away, Dan.
Look at that paw.
Okay, starting off here, we have the Icon Heroes Karate Kid. I forget their names. I think it's Johnny and Daniel-san.
Sure.
These are figures that were shown fairly recently. They're the 6-inch scale. Wow, look at that. I had not noticed that before.
Dude, these look like
they
were drawn by the same dudes that made Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
Look at both of those dudes.
The nose.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna kick your ass. Yeah.
These are not a 2-pack. These are individually sold. They are $40 a piece. Here you have Daniel-san with his little gi and his hands and face.
Always got hands and a face.
Yeah, and a face from the final showdown there.
So what if that was in the pitch meeting? Hey, I really need this character to have a face and hands.
He needs a crying face.
Yeah.
He was constantly
There you go. There's a little constipated. Comes with 3 different heads and looks like 3 pairs of hands. Give me math.
Should have just said 6 hands.
I think we'll get an Elizabeth Shue figure out of this. That'd be nice.
Oh, here's Johnny. And I think those are photoshopped tampos on his leg now that I'm looking at it.
Oh, yeah, it's totally fugazi.
But yeah, so it looks like you'll get a good range of motion out of these guys when they come to final release. A lot of cool stuff. Cobra Kai.
Is anybody in on these?
This is Icon Heroes, I think.
And what scale are these fine gentlemen coming in?
I believe these are 12 scale, so I think these are the 6-inch range. Just a little bit smaller than the upcoming NECA ones.
I will tell you, just that I'm going to pass on these. After much deliberation.
Not my style.
Dude,
okay, moving on.
That foot.
This is the Haya Toys Previews exclusive, some form of the Predator, because there's only 100,000 different versions. This one missing a hand. This is 1/18 scale. So
yeah, man, they're packing some detail into these little dudes. I would guess that is the Predator from Predator 2 with the way his arms cut off.
Yeah.
And he has to go in those people's bathroom and crumble up their tile.
Yeah, nothing like porcelain and jelly juice. Some sort of jelly substance.
There it is right there. Predator 2. Right on.
Look at me.
Currently up for pre-order.
I'm too old for this shit.
That was a good movie, man. It was a total different take.
Dude, I like Predator 2 more than Predator 1. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
True story, never seen Predator 2.
Oh, damn.
Only seen the first one.
Hey, send me my shit back, man. Come on.
What shit?
I'm kidding. You should watch it. You should watch it tomorrow after, I don't know, sometime. Hey, does anybody have these Hayas? Nope, nobody's picked any of these up.
I don't want in 1/18th scale, bro. Also from Hiya Toys is the previous exclusive Injustice 2 Black Canary. This is also 1/18th scale.
Hot damn.
No color prototypes yet, just a little vector. This is also up for pre-order if you're into the 3 3/4 Injustice stuff. Along with the Reverse Flash, who looks really good with the sculpting.
Yeah, it does look good.
Figure.
I like the sculpting.
Those knobby knees.
He's got roller skates on them knees.
Yeah, it might be an assembly point.
Go faster, go slow, I guess. I don't know. Speaking of Captain Marvel, this is the Diamond Select, the Space Force? Space Force?
Space Force!
Marvel, there with complete with Kitty Cat.
It's the Woody Woodpecker show.
Hey, go back one real quick, Dan. Okay. That is that the cat that was in the movie?
That's the Firkin.
It's supposed to be.
They fucked up a cat sculpt. How do you do that?
They're like, nobody cares about that.
And then with the alternate head and a little blast effect.
I like the I can't be bothered face sculpt.
I was like,
it's not entirely inaccurate.
The posterior looks on point.
I think I'm gonna rename it the bitch I might be face sculpt.
But yeah, there's that. And then moving on to some imports. This is the SH Figure Arts. I believe this is the Mark 20 Iron Man.
I won't disagree.
I think this is a web exclusive, if I read it correctly. But
Is that the
again,
Latin King's armor? What's going on?
I just grabbed pictures that looked
Looks like a repaint of Mark 7.
more than likely.
I gotta get that money, man.
It's that Wu-Tang armor.
Get that money, need that money.
Looks good.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, so black and gold. Good look for it. It's Iron Man.
Good for Steelers fans.
There you go. Continuing the figure, well, more of the Monster Arts line. This is Gamera.
Yeah.
Dude, that's dope.
Squirtle.
Squirtle.
Nah, it's Gamera, man. Stop.
Okay, that's the final.
Don't even fuck with that.
Squirtle.
That's Ernest Borgnine right there.
It's a big turtle. Big turtle.
Still, who's gonna get you?
So is this from the new movie, or is this just like a character release?
No, he's a classic. He's a classic. Yeah, you guys ever see that Mystery Science Theater 3000 with one of the old movies from him?
No.
Fucking killer, man. Killer shit.
So, fun fact, a guy I work with, an older gentleman, he likes to tell me, at least maybe once a month, that he has the entire Gamera collection on DVD. And funny thing is, he tells me like he's never told me before. Every single time.
That's because he's waiting on you to say, hey, Randy, that sounds like a lot of fun. Why don't I come over Saturday and we can watch all of them?
That sounds horrible. His breath
I got
is
some
terrible.
popsicles in my basement.
He might have, some delicious apple pie.
Come here.
Yeah, that's
Squirtle.
Gamera, and the little spinny shell attack.
Oh, man, it just it sends me back to the old days.
Does
Man.
it come a little princess from Mario to save?
No, he had a little buddy. He had this little kid friend. He was a bald kid because he was like an alien or something. That was his little buddy.
Little buddy.
If I remember correctly. It's been a while since I saw the movie.
Another great addition for your Monster Arts line. There he is again. Also, this is also a web exclusive. I haven't seen whether this is going to get a U.S. release because the Star Wars stuff can be iffy.
Stop.
But this is
Yoda time.
This is, I believe, Attack of the Clones Yoda.
I believe you'd be correct.
Yeah. With this little saber action.
I think that shit looks good.
Excuse me just a second.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dan has stepped out. I don't know what's happening.
Right in the middle of the fucking broadcast. This is very unprofessional.
Sorry, people don't know that I podcast on Mondays, even though we've been doing it for 4 years.
Must be the day change got them all screwed up. The time change, pardon me.
Yeah, so this is Yoda with his little face. Hopefully the face printing technology.
Oh, dude, they put a face on this one.
Yeah.
In the same meeting as the Karate Kid.
Yep.
Nice.
So he's like, listen.
Getting ready to push out a really nasty poop.
Big ass dookie.
Oh, Count Dooku, I had you in the toilets.
That's him.
contemplating
That's him going. I
space.
think I got to take a dookie.
Here's he is sitting in his nice little chair. Then there's his face again, his sleepy face.
So,
Where did he get that?
oh, there it is. I was gonna say, how do they do that with the cloth?
So it looks like, from what I'm guessing here, is you probably pull this torso piece off here, and then you pull off the robes, kind of plop them in there, call it good. Same over here. You just kind of pull out the arms and give them a little.
So it's a parts warmer.
If you just put in that other one, you could just say it's his ghost in there.
Sure.
Tough
Yeah,
guy.
there's
There's
Yoda.
Y'all changed.
Finally, the big news of the week.
Oh man,
This was a rumor a couple of weeks ago, and I don't normally do rumors, but this is one of two already confirmed things from a list that came out from Shonen Jump. This is the SH Figuarts from the Future Trunks saga in Dragon Ball Super. This is fused Zamasu in all his glory.
I will take your word for that.
I didn't know the scrolls were in Dragon Ball.
Does he always have that circle thing behind him everywhere he goes?
No, this is just kind of like some weird, I'm a high deity, love me, hate me, whatever. But yeah, no, it's just a cool little form. I think it's an awesome effect piece. This guy went up for pre-order and sold out pretty quickly on BBTS. Thankfully, I got mine in until my normal plug gets it.
hey, just highlight my screen real quick.
Sure.
Although she didn't say anything, ladies and gentlemen, this segment is called the Dragon Ball with Dan and Chan. Chan, are you excited about this release?
So excited. She needs to unmute her mic.
Okay, this has been Dragon Ball with Dan and Chan. Please unhighlight.
Am I still muted? I'm sorry.
There you go.
I was answering a question for JD. He has to go get my son, so I was answering a question for him. Forgot to unmute myself.
No worries. Hang on. I have a question, and I'm going to sound ignorant here, and that's fine, just because I am. So the guy who's not the dude who's normally fighting, the guy with the thing on his back, I saw pictures of that today, and I thought, oh, that can of beams guy is making another thing, because I had no clue what's happening here.
Yep, just a little energy effect thing from the TV show.
Now, these are two. These are the same character fighting each other, right, Dan?
No.
In a way, kind of, but not really.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
just since you've been gone, we often will just take
You can breathe.
a very long time asking really dumb questions about Dragon Ball.
And that's cool. I dig it. I like his. I like his legs.
That might not have changed at all. I'm not really sure.
I did. I still stick by me. All these figures look cool as shit. I can't watch the show.
Really?
I'd like to. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've tried and it's just it's terrible.
it's not for everyone. But yeah, I'm super
awesome.
excited for this figure. I can't wait to get multiples because this one deserves that. But yeah, here's some effect pieces he comes with. Because this guy is a combination of a half mortal and a half immortal person, and the purple side is his mortal side, kind of crumbled.
So he's like a scroll.
I don't know if that's accurate, but we'll go with it.
It's Two-Face.
Yeah, the only other figure we've gotten from this is the Dragon Stars, which is their more retail-based one. But you can find it like a Target. Well, not at Target, but you can find them at Walgreens.
Yeah, I got mine
Super
at
exciting.
GameStop.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, I got one as well. I'm really excited to have this guy.
Definitely.
So hopefully the rest of that sheet's true. And we get a regular Zamasu and then a Broly down the line because they've already shown 2 out of the 4 that were rumored.
A who?
Broly.
You want to bring that logo up again then?
This segment, Dan and Chan. hey, Dan and Chan, I have a challenge for you. Next time we have some Dragon Ball news, I need you to bullshit us about what it is and see who the first person to catch it in the chat is, because we don't fucking know the difference.
That's not a problem.
That's the Siposaurus.
That sword won't fit in that dude's sheath on his back. I'm just saying.
It's an energy sword. But
So what does he need the sheath for?
Wow. Did you see how aggravated
Just for the
Dan
hilt?
Dancer was?
no, I'm not aggravated. I'm used to it by now. I don't care. I still love Dragon Ball regardless. But yeah, that's the Fusamasu should be out in December. I think you can still get the Japanese version through Anime Export if you missed out on the big BBTS pre-order.
Sweet.
All right. This episode of Enter the Realm is brought to you by Crashbox Customs, the official Mezco 112 supplier of the Realm of Collectors. Visit Crashbox on social media and mention Realm when ordering for a surprise gift. All right.
Sweet.
Is that it for you, young man?
This was like, you guys sold out.
There you go. Oh, sliding in
Light it up.
like it's somebody's DMs. The host tonight's Breaking the Mold and the host of Monday Mornings Verbally Challenged, ladies and gentlemen. Hurricane BX is with us.
What's up, guys? What's up? And I'm seeing a stranger on the panel. Just because that's you. What's up?
What's
dude?
happening, dude? I'm just chilling. My setup's not right at all, but I'm just dealing with it.
Jabatron, is that you?
Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, I'm not. You don't look like you're in the usual background. So
No, that's still in the works.
okay.
So I'm just dealing with it. I'm just dealing with it.
Nice.
My new motto, I just deal with it. My life's upside down. Whoa.
Yeah, it's
And,
nice. Nice to see these guys let you back in.
Please, dude. I go where I want. It was nice. I was like, will you guys have me? Just on a trial basis?
Oh man. Well, good to see you, brother. We're here for a purpose. This is the Realm of Collectors Photo Spotlights. So this is the segment where we feature photos from Instagram that have used the hashtag Realm of Collectors. Pretty simple. First up from E-Man is the man. Shot of a couple of Venom here facing off. Dan, can you help me out here? I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with these versions of Venom.
So the one on the left is an old Toy Biz one. I think that's one of the Mac Gargan ones, the Scorpion. And the one on the right is the Build-A-Figure
The
Monster Venom.
Yep.
From one of the recent waves.
All right, nice. Looks like they're tongue tying right there a little bit, but swap.
Yeah, it's a little odd. A little uncomfortable.
A pretty cool shot. Obviously they don't have any problem being in each other's personal space. So, all right, next shot up from Transformers. I think these are some legend scaled Transformers, Cyclonus and Ultra Magnus, playing a nice little game of pool.
Nice.
Yeah, Magic Square.
That's awesome.
That's pretty cool. I like little outside of the box shots like this. Seeing these characters in situations you'd never see them in.
Who'd have thought those little office desk toy things that you buy at Christmas for $5 at Kohl's would make it into these pictures? It's fantastic.
Is that where that's from?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
I think I
out
got
really good.
one of these from my dad when I was in 3rd grade or something like that.
Nice. All right, next one up from Star Wars Aholic. Pretty dope shot of a Imperial Trooper. Forget the kind of class, but really nice, clean looking shot here.
I believe that would be a.
Wait, is this that?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Is this that Jump Trooper thing? No, that's not out yet, right?
I don't know.
I don't know, but it looks pretty damn good.
It
I
is.
just want to know what that background is.
It's probably a screen. What I guess.
It looks like a one of those 5-gallon jug water bottles.
I thought it kind of looked like right over his right shoulder. I thought it looked like that big Squirtle we looked at him in.
Oh, well, pretty cool shot from Star Wars Aholic. Next one up from Citizen Shockwave. I think this is a Marvel Legends. Doctor Strange, very nice, simple, some energy effects behind him.
Yeah, it's dope.
I'm wondering how he's gonna come into play with Infinity War, Endgame. Can't wait. All right, next one up from Weak Self Esteem. A cool shot of Rey here out in the wilderness. I love the little water effects behind her. Looks like getting splashed around or something.
I was watching a video on YouTube of a guy that was doing all that shit.
Sergeant Bananas.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. With smoke bombs and air guns and shit like that. Wild shit, man. Awesome.
Oh yeah. Oh nice.
Yeah. Totally blew my mind, man.
Yeah, it looks like something similar because I mean, I would have no clue like how do you get like the water effects.
Yeah, it's just like,
that,
like an air gun like behind it. Just
Yeah, so they basically like for this,
compression.
you would use a like a spritzer, like you water plants with or whatever, and it's something to do with the way you set your camera. It's way above my skill set, but like a higher end camera, and just let the thing go wild, taking pictures, and pick the one you like.
Nice.
Really good.
Shutter Squad.
The tips are great. The tips are great. So, all right, guys, if you guys want to be featured here on Into the Realm, all you got to do is a couple of things. Post a toy photo on Instagram and make sure that you use the hashtag Realm of Collectors. Follow the Realm of Collectors hashtag so you don't miss out on any of those great photos. And most importantly, have fun. You can follow us on Instagram at Realm of Collectors. We'll be reposting these photos there and also on our website at realmofcollectors.com. And it's also time to announce the winner of the Realm of Collectors Challenge. The theme for the past 2 weeks was Serenity. So saw a few good entries here. So let's check them out. From Sunday Heat. Nice cool shot of Hulk there with Black Widow. Looks like she's consoling him, you know, bringing him down, you know, sun's getting real low type moment.
Nice.
Yep. Oh, pretty cool shot.
It's a good idea for that.
Serenity now.
Mm-hmm. Next one up from Manny Fresh Studios. Just a shot of Psylocke there. Looks like she's probably like in silent meditation with her, you know, sword manifesting in her hand. Just nice effect shot right there. Cool lighting. Really, really nice. All the way from the land of the rising sun, DPC.
Yeah.
Nice shot of I think one of the cassette bots there, G1, just, you know, on the rooftop checking out. You see either the sunrise or the sunset. Can't tell.
Yeah, I don't know either. Calibrate the GPS and never mind. Look, it's natural lens. Go back one of the. It's natural lens flare on that building on the right.
There you go. Pretty
That's
cool
rare albatross there.
Very cool.
All right, next one up from Esteban, Danette Bay. A couple of Dragon Ball Z figures just laying up in the grass, having a good time.
Yeah, that's a cool pick. That's what, you know, what, who am I to say? Don't buy an expensive diorama. Sometimes the best shots like this are the simplest ones look the best. I mean, that's a really dope shot. Hey, and I'm saying that about a non-diorama Dragon Ball picture. So way to go.
I don't know if when was the last time you guys laid down in some freshly mown grass, but it is quite soothing.
Do you want me to die?
Till the ticks jump on you, the deer ticks.
Yeah, don't do it in my yard.
Next shot up from Vincent Gear. A cool shot of Megatron wielding the Infinity Gauntlet. Looks like he's just passing his fingers through the blades of grass. Very reminiscent of the shot we saw in the Endgame trailer, you know, after Thanos murdered half the universe. So, real dope shot.
That's reminds me of Gladiator. Yeah.
Okay, why?
Because he's walking through the wheat fields and while he's when he's dying there on the stadium in his mind. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
We're not
Watched that
entertained.
recently.
Oh, when he has that vision.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right, but cool shot. Vincent Gear. Next up, what from James Gaultier? I think this is Diatlas, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Legends class figure. Looks like he's just there, standing in the snow, pondering. Next one up from Hey, it's Ben Robinson. Soundwave, excuse me, with his minions.
Wow.
Nice shockwave.
It's the purple. Purple.
Wait a
threw me off
minute.
for a second.
Actually,
Somebody doesn't know what they're speaking about.
And I think that's a buzzsaw on his arm there. And what's the Panther's name again? I'm kidding. Of course.
Panther.
And yeah, I've never seen somebody paint the chain bases before. It's actually an interesting idea.
Yeah, it's either painted or maybe some purple lighting there. But either way, it's pretty good. And from InstaSam89, cool shot from The Last Jedi. Hovering Luke Skywalker. Pretty nice style.
I wonder how he did it.
Oh, that's nice. Now I gotta ask, that Luke figure, that's gotta be a custom of some kind.
It is. Sam customized that, and we worked together to get him this setup so he could perfectly have this set up.
Okay, so I recognize Farm Boy Luke's legs. I expect that's what that is.
I don't know his recipe. Maybe Sam can let us know what exactly he's got going on.
Is that a Fig Arts head? Looks like the figure is Fig Arts to me, but if it's a mishmash, pretty nice.
Yeah, man, it looks great.
All right, as usual, we put all these pictures together, throw them on our Instagram at Realm of Collectors to let the members of the Realm vote for the winner, and we have a winner, guys. It's Insta Sam 89.
Yes.
Ooh, congrats, Sam. Way to go.
And it was really close between H, A, and E. So, and B was in the running there as well. So lots of competition, very close, but this one pulled it out in the end. So Sam, you're the winner. Congrats, brother.
Congrats, Sam. It's awesome.
And with that, we got the next theme for the Realm of Collectors Challenge. As always, the rules are 2 entries max. Please submit those 2 entries by 11:59 p.m. on March 24th, 2019. The winner will be announced 2 weeks from tonight, March 25th, 2019, right here on Enter the Realm. The theme for the next 2 weeks is colors. So interpret that however you want, get creative. I'm very interested to see what people come up with this one. And just be sure to use that hashtag Realm of Collectors Challenge.
Realm.
The first photo to reference the 1980s movie Colors automatically wins.
Yes. I watched that recently. It doesn't hold up.
I'll have to get my
No, it doesn't at all.
my body count a McFarlane box set out for that one.
I expect some Power Ranger picks.
All right, I got to go into the YouTube channel and change the title of tonight's show. The lube is bringing out the freaks. The lube in the title is bringing out the major freaks in the chat.
On a Monday night was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna YouTube.
I don't know.
Lube in YouTube.
Some guy picking on people. It's we gotta get in there and hopefully change this title.
Hey, chat squad, make sure you're giving us a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I don't care. Just give us a thumb.
Just don't piss off.
Anywhere you want to put it.
Don't forget to lube it.
That's right.
All right, what do we got? What are we going to change lube to?
SCOOB. Like
SCOOB.
SCOOB. Hey, Jose, thanks as usual for your work with the photos. Make sure everybody check out Breaking the Mold tomorrow night and Verbally Challenge on all your favorite audio platforms. And make sure you give the Realm a follow on Instagram and participate in our photos here. That's right. Cool. I've got an idea for that already. So
awesome.
Real quick, Jose, real quick before you bounce out, have you seen the participation going higher? Participation.
Seeing a good level of people using the Realm of Collectors hashtag, and people are joining the challenge. So I think the different themes might bring people some, maybe more people in one time. Maybe the theme might stump on some people. So there's a good level of activity. You know what I'm saying? So I'm interested in seeing more in future challenges.
Yeah, I think this theme may be a little easier on the brain than the last one. That colors could really go any direction. So
yeah. All right. So thanks, guys. All right.
Thanks,
Peace.
Later.
All right, that brings us to
always scraping.
Not only is he the analyzer and the brinkalizer, he is the scrapalizer. Just when you thought there was no Transformers news. Hey, and real quick before Brian starts this, I need to give Brian a shout out and a fuck you at the same time. Brian came to my house this weekend, and I meant to say this in my hall. He brought over something and opened it in front of me. And my life might never be the same. So he has it's yours. You tell him what it is.
It is the Sideshow Mythos Obi-Wan. And I had gotten it in December. I still had not opened it. So I wanted to open it with somebody who had experience with such things. I have to say, he was a great help. Otherwise, I would have tore half that box up.
It's my first time. I need a hand.
That literally was the conversation, and I was like, Brian, this might be the funniest shit ever. But that is a beautiful figure. I'm on the fence about it. It doesn't really fit anywhere because it's a kind of it's in between Obi-Wan, but it's very well done. Ton of accessories. So.
The funny thing is, I opened it and I got it out of the package, and I'm looking at it. I'm like, oh my god, this is a doll.
Yep.
So it is indeed.
basket full of lightsabers. So anyway, sorry, I meant to say that during my what'd you get?
All right. Can you see my screen here?
I can see the ravage.
And as Chris alluded, you may have thought that if you were keeping up with Transformers news that we would not be able to scrape. But yes, we can do it. We're gonna scrape through the news.
I'm interested to see where the fuck
Nice.
what you scraped up this time.
Yeah,
You can
shout
do
out
it.
to this was a promo for International Women's Day, which was just this past Friday.
That's right.
Yeah.
Way to go, ladies. Or women, or people who choose to define themselves as women. I don't know. It's very confusing. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm confused too. Go on.
So, kicking things off, the long-awaited, highly anticipated team comparisons of the
Jesus
universally accepted and appreciated Unique Toys Challenger versus the Challenger. Oh, I see what I did there. Of the Toy World. I don't know what this is named. This is the Age of Extinction / whatever the last movie's name was. Version of Optimus Prime.
Way better.
Yeah.
Toy World looks way better here. It looks like a Bayverse bot.
Yeah, but that Unique Toys in the back looks cleaner to me.
These Transformer, these
I don't put my
robots.
fingers in the back.
No, but honestly, look, it's got the details on the forearms and in the back of the legs.
Got a sheath for
Or
the
paint.
sword.
That sword fits in that sheath.
Not that I give a fuck about this thing.
Oh, that's his energy sword.
Try to bring up some sort of discussion here.
Actually,
Energy sword.
if you watch the movie in reverse,
Brink, are you in on both of these?
No.
They're primes though.
I know.
Come see me on Black Friday. We'll see.
Hashtag not my prime.
Yeah.
Dude, those hands on that Unique Toys one look pretty bad.
Yeah, they look. Oh my god! Look at that.
how
Those
old
fingers.
is that? How old is that Unique Toys joint?
Came out this past year, I think.
Oh god, so it's
6 weeks old.
Dude, look at the sword. look at the sword looks so awful compared.
Yeah,
to
but we're looking at a figure to a render,
yeah, I guess you're right.
so we don't.
That's true.
I don't know.
Final result.
And it is Toy World, so
Yeah, all over the place. Toy World, all over the world. What they're doing.
Around.
Oh, man.
All right. And keeping up with Toy World news, what we have here is something from that B movie.
Hey, what's up with them feet?
You see, the new style for Bumblebee is to have awful feet. Don't argue.
I feel like there's a song to accompany that.
I like you didn't even notice the gap in his forearm though. Go back one.
No, I saw it.
Look at that.
Oh.
Now, isn't this a legend scale? Or is this Chuck scale?
Hey, Jisk, if you were to talk
at
into this arm, what would it sound like?
It would sound like this. Hello.
Coming live from the
Yeah, hang
forearm.
on. Look at his. Why is there a face on his chest? It's like a lion head. Look at it.
Look at that.
Why couldn't they just flip that little panel that's underneath his arm to cover up that that waffly hole there?
That's a photo of his mom's disappointing look. She's like,
Daltonian TF is expressing this is from the last night, so not the Bumblebee movie. But you
Fun
see,
fact, still haven't seen it.
you get different heads, yay, and transforms into this. So
Oh, that was his infamous World War II scene.
correct.
So he transforms into a Duesenberg.
Yes, rickety rocket blast off.
Look at the back of it. My favorite thing about this picture is the muddy tires.
right. That's what I was looking at.
Off
Yeah.
of, what is that off of?
For their next thing.
Is that off of the Toy World? I don't know.
Bone Crusher, maybe.
That's what I was just thinking. Brink.
Nice weathering
It has
on
the same
the side.
coloring as Bone Crusher.
Nice.
Buzzsaw did it.
Wow. We
right there.
You thought SXS was dead. No, they're not. They're gonna repaint something they already got out to us. So this is
exceeds like XS.
Dude, you made that rhyme. I don't know if you did that on purpose, but
it
was nice.
So this is their Hot Flame figure redecoed as Terror.
Hot flame.
What's the name of this one?
It's
I'm not gonna buy it.
if I remember correctly, it had the same SKU number or model number as their Hot Flame, but they just called it Black Deco.
They're calling it Slow Burn.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
There it is. Hey.
Speaking of shit I'm never gonna buy.
Hey, how are you, Brian?
This is that Unique Toys Peru kill. Did any of you guys get in on this? Anyone
Yeah,
else?
totally. I have 20 of them.
No, but it is a beautifully done figure.
Yeah. Well, Dan, lucky for you, and for those of you who didn't, well, you're gonna miss out. There are upgrade parts for him.
Oh my god! Finally.
Yeah, you got.
Yeah, Dr. Wu.
No, I forget who this is. I think it's Mr. Bucket. I think this is from
Dr. Wu's cousin on his
Mr. Pocket.
Master Pocket.
That's why it's Mr. Pocket making figures.
I love that bit, man. I say that all the time. Drives my mind.
I like the first and the last story. The rest was kind of
Has that been good? I haven't been watching.
I like that they silhouette their figure that you already know what it looks like.
Well, it's not to confuse the consumer that you'd be actually getting the figure because you just get the bits.
I like your logo. What is that? A Tarn face with the smoking a cigarette?
That is exactly what it is.
Next week,
to indicate that it's not for children.
Next
Except
week we'll have Mr. Bucket on the show himself.
No, we're edgy.
Mm-hmm. All right. From Non-F Productions.
What the fuck, Brian?
Really?
You're just showing us.
Brian goes to Ace Hardware and just says, I wonder what I can trick them into thinking is Transformer parts this week.
It's not even news. It's just something
let me make up this. Hey, this is what Brian's fixing to say. Hey, guys, look what I found in my driveway. What are these from? Sorry, Brian. Go ahead.
It's quite all right. So, so what we have here are things with 5mm ports and 5mm posts. And so you can jazz up your Chuck figures. Look at this.
That's exactly what that thing is.
The only thing that could have made that better is if you had jazz there and not whatever the hell that is. But I don't think you had a lot of choices there.
Yep. And look, see, now you can have your swords mounted on your sludge.
I'm glad somebody thought of this. I really am.
And
it's different.
Oh, look. Get your hands. You can now have a articulated cannon on his shoulder.
Is that the Siege Hound?
Wow, this is fun.
Somebody was like, see a need, fill a need.
Hey, and you guys go in on that Masterpiece Ironhide?
The fuck is going on?
Dude, his chest looks like a fish. Look at that big ass fish mouth. That's fucking terrible.
I can't not see it now.
Oh no.
Well, if you had, you would have been able to get some upgrade parts for him.
Who makes these, pray tell?
I'm so glad I came back to this.
14. What's this?
No, that's the school they went to. That's not.
Mr.
Oh, here we go. It's down here. It's from these guys.
Oh, nice. And it came out in 2017.
So you get yourself some guns. Look, he can show off his cannons. You can have your MP Ironhide show off his cannons.
Dude, look at that fish is mad.
I mean, that's actually pretty cool. If and there's a lot of people collect these, so that is a neat upgrade.
Yeah.
Is that the movie masterpiece one?
Yeah, movie masterpiece 6, I believe.
That was actually that's my favorite design of any of the Bay movies.
Hey, and also you can mount them to the truck.
Dude, that's just not necessary.
Do you do that with those little things you were showing us earlier?
Oh no,
those little 5mm things.
That's not for the masterpiece on it.
Whack.
Yeah, but yeah, and you can articulate the cannons upwards.
Oh, well. Thank God.
Yeah, there you go. All right,
Brian Mandalore says in the chat that we should have a new segment called "Hey, found this in my pocket." We should do that. What did you find this week? Whether it was something of yours you thought you lost, or some random shit on the street.
You'll bring something up and say, "What did you find out there?"
Now, here's something that I missed last week.
Oh no!
Mech Fans Boys
MP Tracks 2.0.
That's right. Legend scale tracks from their Mechanic Studio line. More on that later. But
fucking MP.
Yeah,
it's like a third of the size too.
And here's Team doing that comparison for you, Jess. Dust. Pardon me.
It's cool. I like comparisons too.
Do you think that this company might be trying to cause marketplace confusion by naming their company MS when there's already an MS making these little figures?
You know, Chris, it's funny that you say that. Yeah, we'll get to that here in a moment.
What's up with that smiley face in the front?
Question: do I have to send this to Jisk to make it handsome?
Yep. Oh, dude.
Oh, is he not already handsome enough?
Handsome mod. This needs a handsome mod.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And Mech Fans Toys, as you can see here, is at it again. They're making a, what you call them? Swerve? It's, dude, light years behind where Legends are going, right?
Looks like a Happy Meal toy.
I geared back in the day when
light years behind.
Light years.
Look at those sweet elbows and that big ass smile.
It's a G1 looking gears.
And notice here's a box that says MS16 and 17. So obviously they have a gears on the way. And I thought that was interesting. You know, here they are being sold separately. Let me not show that. All right. And, you know, it's funny. You know, certain websites would not sell Mech Fans Toy stuff. And you can see here that, you know, it looks like maybe someone got the wool pull over their eyes because they are putting Mech Fans Toy stuff out on there.
So
what's Mechanic Studio?
Yeah, but it.
Are we sure?
Oh wait, yeah, because it says Mechanic Studio up there in the top corner.
Mech Fans Toys in the
as
corner.
well as Mech Fan Toys.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we got.
Yeah,
sorry.
Yes.
No, my stupid mic came unplugged again. So. So it is Mech Fans Toys.
Yeah, but it's also Mechanic Studio.
Yeah.
Seems like.
So, but this is this is basically a KO of the Diagonal Reboot stuff. Well, they're stealing from it anyway.
Yep, it's a blue bot.
Yeah.
Why did they even bother to put that in there?
Just to tease what's coming up next.
Look at Mechanic Studios logo.
I'll tell you what you know what happened to me at TF Con. I bought that what I thought was a legend scale cup, and it's an upscale cup that I think I still have somewhere.
I like how they have Swerve here with a shaker making a drink
with a cup.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they stole that artwork.
Huh.
Yeah. Dude. And do you guys remember? Go ahead, Dust.
I said, "What is this?"
This is dope. Is what this is.
I used to have the actual GoBot of this guy. He just folded.
Oh, it's a GoBit. It's a GoBit.
It's Loco.
Yeah, man. So Action Toys has put out Steam Robo. I believe we saw prototypes of this in Reston.
He's got a great mixtape.
You gonna buy 4 of those, Chris?
I'm gonna buy one because that dude, there he is, dude. Loco is my jam, man. I love that dude.
Nice. Yeah, that's the one I had. I think I still have it somewhere.
I had a couple of them, but yeah, I'll probably end up grabbing this. It's just cool they did this because this is like the one.
It's not Astro Train.
No, it's not at all. Although it does kind of look like it with those panels and whatnot.
Yeah, but that's what your grandma got you when you asked for Astro Train.
14.99 or 347.
Ryan, it's a train and it turns into a robot. What else do you want it to do?
It was 347 at Caldor.
I got it at the Dollar General.
Corvettes. Remember Corvettes?
Yeah, and then Fans Hobby showing off more stuff. This is going to be teased in a week from now.
The fuck is this?
TFCon LA. This is their Minerva in alt mode. Fans Hobby is making their first MP car.
When's that Feet single coming out? We need to play that every time somebody with a shit design comes out.
Them feet. Get out of here with them feet.
Yeah, where is that?
This is long. I gotta do a commercial first.
Hey, you know that Transform Element Prime with the crappy head?
Yeah, that's really easy to see.
Yeah, they're making an upgrade head and talking to some folks this weekend. They were saying that the second release of Transform Element Prime will include this head, but not necessarily confirmed, but that's what I've been hearing.
Sucks to be you early adopters that help fund the company by pre-ordering this and then not getting the head for free. I'm sure they won't offer to mail it to you.
Yeah.
They still have this thing here, which is my main gripe is, if they could make this more flush, this seam where this head opens up, that would solve even
Magic Square nailed the fucking look for the head, man.
Yeah,
really did.
And speaking of companies that nail the head look right with their out of the gate, is Mega Square re-releasing their Light of Freedom in a
7-Eleven special.
Yeah, Pigment Challenge Prime here.
What is this reference to?
Free with a Slurpee.
Oh, Chris, you're kidding, right?
No, I mean the green's throwing me off.
Oh, well, no, this is basically Ultra Magnus.
Well, I got that, but why the fuck's it got a green crotch?
He's always had one.
Yeah, he should have had the green windows also. It should have went with it.
Oh, maybe that's what threw me off.
Yeah, that's
right. The figure looks dope. I mean, they did a good job.
Yeah, it's a cool.
Go back and forth between those two photos. There you go, right there.
Hey,
breaking it down.
There
you go. All right.
Everybody who is just an audio listener just missed out.
So here, what we have here is the 6-shot coming out in the Siege line, their next wave. So for those of you who are on board with Siege, Dust, is that you?
No.
No.
Siege was surrendered every turn.
I don't see those toothpicks lasting very long.
Well, if you also got the cog, people are using this cog for all.
Wait, you got the what? The cock?
Gag.
Gag. Well,
I like that he has a penis in his chest.
Hey, for pleasure.
This literally just looks like something like that. Like I couldn't find the pieces for the real figure, so I just put them all together and made this.
Well, anyway,
what was left over?
If you get him, and if you have him, you may want to get multiples of him, because then you can do things like this. Bam! You can give him some blue thighs.
Wow, that's stupid.
Thighs, Ultra Magnus.
Okay. Well,
or you could do this.
Look at how Sideswipe's looking at him like, what the fuck?
It's like, would you just come back from IKEA?
You know what Sideswipe needs? He needs some of those things you found in your driveway to make his gun point up.
All right.
Look at that guy. Looks like he's on stilts.
Listen, real quick, I just want to say, you can play with your toys however you want, but that's so fucking stupid to me. I mean,
he's going to paint the ceiling. He's got the spray guns on his fucking.
He's at Times Square in a fucking Iron Man suit on stilts.
Is that
give him a fucking $1?
Is that the front of it? Yeah, that was the back of him. No joke. And then I saw his fucking face peeking out.
Peekaboo.
Dude, I'm sideswiping this. We're like, dude, what the fuck?
You're just feeling that way about being back on the show tonight, aren't you?
What the fuck? Yeah, I'm like, what?
I believe you're getting corrected in the chat. It's 6 gun.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Actually,
my coffee's broken. Sorry, I'm saying.
Just give it to us.
You got 6 guns, man.
Bremer says
it right there on his red and blue 6 guns.
Bremer says that bot makes $10.50 an hour at Universal, dying of heat exhaustion.
6 missiles, 6 guns, 6 faces. He's 6 feet tall. Kill your name.
Hey, Eric, it's got to be Times Square. Where the fuck else is somebody dressed up like Iron Man and demands you tip them?
Oh my god.
Okay. And upcoming
Transformers news was fun.
Oh, it still is. It just depends on where you're standing.
I guess.
We've got a reflector coming up in the Siege line as well. I think we've heard about it, but I don't think we've seen it. But
wait, didn't they put out a reflector recently in Titans Returned?
They did indeed.
Maybe they're gonna do it justice this time.
They got to siege them up.
No, you have to buy 3 of them.
Oh, gotcha.
It's not a 3-pack.
Looks like he does have that ankle rocker we're used to in the Siege line. They're just not showing it here. But there he is. And there's the back.
Oh God!
Syrup and
butter. Hey, we're not gonna give you waffles on like half the line, but you know what? This guy's getting the waffle treatment just to let you.
Hey, at least it's in the back this time, but still.
So no, but like
blueberries and strawberries, a little whipped cream on top, dude. We got breakfast.
Jesus, that's Nutri-Grain Eggo right there.
God damn it, Dan! Don't talk about that in front of me. I
Talk
just
about thick and fluffy.
Wait, you
Shut
can't have fucking strawberries, dude? What the fuck's wrong with you?
No, I could have strawberries, but I couldn't have a dozen waffles. Unless I bought 12 of the newest releases from the Hasbro Siege line.
Can't you make like fresh? I believe if you make fresh homemade whipped cream, it's better for
Oh,
you.
dude, listen, you can do all that shit, and you can come to my house and do it for me because I'm not obviously doing that.
I just come with
I'm on them white box lean cuisines. So,
All right.
Break, you got a photo of this thing's alt mode?
Oh, I
Those
do.
skis are for.
are they gonna finish this and show pictures from the back?
But oops, I forgot to take this out.
Oh my
Fucking
god.
Target Master on there. Is that a Tommy gun?
It's a Chicago chainsaw.
See, I've had enough of it. See,
Need a reflector. We're gonna take down them Capone guys. See,
I told you watch your back. See,
the Cybertron massacre. Yeah.
And there's your alt mode, Jet.
Oh.
That looks like a camera to me.
What the fuck? Just I like how you're. Yeah, your Al Capone's great.
They fucking nailed it.
So, as you can see, there are camera-looking parts on here. If you buy 3 of these figures, you can turn them into this.
Hold on. Brammer's
No.
got one of the most amazing things ever tonight. He says, "This figure is so hollow, the package is heavier."
The plastic clamshell weighs more.
Yeah, isn't this the exact same thing as the Titans Returned one?
Maybe it is.
I really
those
see
the
please tell
guns
me you
that make
have
the tripod?
comparisons.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
The 3 Tommy guns, that's all right. That at least was clever. But is it really the same figure 3
Dude,
times?
This looks
Yeah,
like,
they're not selling a 3-pack. You got to buy the same one.
Yeah.
3 times. I'm gonna go get the papers. 3 times here.
So wait, can you, if it's so hollow, can you use the camera as a lunchbox?
Yeah, they use it as a bento
there
box.
You go. It's a bento box. You put the 3 pieces of sushi in it. but don't forget.
Get out of here, you crazy dame. You ain't coming in unless you know the secret knock.
So
I heard you've been smooching with my brother.
Yeah.
Eddie says you've been smooching with everybody.
I'm so sorry, Charlie. I didn't mean to.
Okay.
Right.
So we've seen Voyager class Soundwave before, and you can see his alt mode here. But I also want to say on the box, they're showing you
Oh, the light post mode.
that you can make him into a lamp.
What?
So
It's from the first episode.
It's
that
nothing
looks
like it.
nothing like it.
Oh,
I don't know what that is.
Close enough.
It's a
Standing
box with
vent.
fucking legs. That's all that is.
That is literally.
Are those his guns on the top of his head? Is that what those blue things are?
Possibly.
His little pincers.
Mm.
You gonna get you?
Yeah, dude. The Autobots deserve to lose. If
He's looking at the toilet after I take a dump saying, that came out of me.
That's not Soundwave. It's just a lamp.
Cleans
What do
up
you mean, say?
I just like doing that voice now for everything.
All right. And we have an update on the MMC Supermax Kickstarter.
Oh, wow.
Extended another
So
20
funny.
days.
Not
let's-
Kickstarter.
Where's that?
The fundraiser is at now at 448 of 800 with 9 days left.
Isn't that what it was last week?
I think it was 440 last week.
Oh boy, a
Oh.
total of 8.
At the website? Did you refresh? You want to refresh? Can you refresh?
Let's refresh.
Let's refresh. Let's see what we got right here live.
Enhance.
448.
Hey, 48. Yeah, this is never gonna get many. See?
Yep. It's not going to make it.
You know, Dusty, you would, if you went ahead and did your Kickstarter for it, it would be 449.
Working on it.
So they just need, that's not dollars. That's how many people they need to buy it, right?
Correct.
All
That's
right,
right.
just making sure.
That's how many people they need in.
At $400? That
Yeah.
can't be right.
Do you, yeah, that's right.
400 HK dollars.
Yeah, okay, all right.
Shout out to Van B showing up here and there.
Which is how many is in the American dollars?
I think it's like
How many freedom dollars is that? Click on US dollars and
I
default.
thought it was close to their double, whatever, or whatever, whatever
Double
the carnivore, or whatever it was.
$51. That's not right.
What?
I think
Dude,
the
Oh,
buy-in.
that's right, because they're doing a what do you call it? A down payment, right?
Yeah, the buy-in is 51, and then you have to.
Yeah.
And it seems to. I was talking to some people again this weekend, some fellow realmers that were in the vicinity,
Realm.
and people are thinking this was a little confusing because it was saying that your $50 is not refundable. The thing is, if it doesn't meet the goal, you get your money back. But if it meets the goal, it is non-refundable, and that is
if
a
you back out of it from that point.
right. That's the figure that it covers part of the payment of the figure when it eventually comes.
Sorry, 448 people that
So
wanted this.
maybe people don't want their $50 tied up for an entire year. But
Shout out to ninjas.
yeah.
Go. Hey, shout out to Blanks too. Yeah.
So
Waiting on that one.
yeah, maybe they'll have a booth with some incentives or something at TFCon this weekend coming up, maybe to get people over that mark. So don't miss out if you.
They're all will waive the $50 fee.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Just tell us,
weekend,
tell us
right?
you want it.
Yeah.
Dude, how much would that suck
Look at
if you
it, right.
if you would order this online, like through them, and then you go to TFCon and they're like, "Yeah, we just waived the $50 today." I'd be pissed. Maybe not.
I mean, you still have to pay the full amount, whether you're 50. You know what I mean? Either way, at the end of the day, the money's still due.
And that is the end of the scrapings.
Hey, this episode of Enter the Realm is brought to you by Agabus. Let's see here. Agabus is the official e-tailer of the Realm of Collectors. Visit agabus.com today for all your masterpiece. Third-party needs, $5.95 flat rate shipping. Free shipping on orders over $150. Price matching with other online retailers and Agabucks. Your same as cash reward system. Make a purchase, earn points to use towards your next one today. Visit agabus.com for details and follow them on Facebook and Instagram. What do we have new from Agabus this week, Brian?
We have
the chicken.
Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's both. We have the second part of MMC Skylinks, the in beta, here for you.
Oh, you Kenny.
And Kenny's in the chat too.
That's why I did.
I was going to say Kenny's in the chat right now.
All right, so he's there. Let's see. We've got another version of Toy World Constructor in stock.
Is
ready
that
to go?
Which one is this? The dirty?
This is the club one.
Not
the club one. What do you mean?
It's got the look at the barrel. It's all fucking.
Oh, you
out.
can find me in the club. Bottle full of bub. Mama, I got what you need. If you
Easy version.
there you go.
On it? No glitter. All right.
So I mean, literally, what is this? Just a little bit different color green than?
no. Well, you got your chrome out pits here, but see all this red translucent? This is purple in the original release. So
is anybody upset that they didn't get this one?
It's a little obnoxious.
Hey, Brian,
No.
let those kids out of the basement, dude. This sounds like they're hungry.
You know, if you just hold out, they'll probably sell that chrome cement barrel by itself at some point.
Do you think there's somebody out there in the world who has like one of each? Like have their Devastator has one of each version. Nothing matches. Like 3 shades of green, one orange one. This is random.
It's like just a fucking mix and match.
Yeah.
No, I think because they were all gift sets except for that first release.
Okay, there you go.
I got that first
So
release.
if you do have a mixed match one, that means you have gone out of your way.
Well, maybe 3 friends went together and said, if you take this piece, I don't know.
All right. And also too, we got some upgrade kits. Man, it's just an upgrade kit kind of night for your Power of the Primes, Predaking, Power of the Prime.
Oh, I thought we were still showing off new things or whatever.
And,
No,
We were doing the sponsor segment.
Yeah.
So
Look at that energy sword.
Sword. Energy sword. All right.
and
DNA.
keep on going. We got a Mech Fans Always Chrome Dome. We got the New Age Prowl and the Iron Factory Megatron.
Dope. So you can go to agabus.com and order all these things today.
And we got those dry rub logos.
I'm confused about what those are exactly. How do those work?
You don't spit on them.
There's no lube with those.
It's like Presto Magic.
There's no SCOOB? Okay.
some interesting logos in here. You got some G2 interesting stuff, some wreckers.
Nice.
Sword.
Records.
No Star Beast though.
I'll live by the sword.
What's that big empty white spot though? What's supposed to go there?
Everywhere I go.
Probably like
white logo.
Are they white? It's hard to tell.
yeah, that's what this said. Yeah.
White lines. All right.
That does it. That does it for the Robot News.
All right. Thanks to Mr. Brink for. I think Brian went. I think Brian went under the barrel.
Dude, I don't know where the fuck you went.
You went under the barrel. Hey, we have questions. From the realm. Slow news cycles equals.
I gotta pee.
Questions, and I'm taking. I'm just starting where we ended last week and rolling right into the next question. Jason L asks, "Who was able to get the SOC Voltron?" I think we answered that already, but I was able to secure one.
I got one.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, no, I did. I just wanted to see if you would. Yeah.
And I know our host of the panel, or host of the Hangout, got one, but he's not in here. And Brian, you already had it. Chan has one in her house, but she doesn't know who it belongs to. And Jisk, I'm assuming you're not getting it.
So I was going to, and I looked at it, and I was like, "Oh man, this thing ain't going nowhere."
Dude, you are you apparently don't do you podcast even, man?
No, not really anymore. Just kidding. But no, I just decided I was like, man, I'll probably be all right. And then no, I missed it.
You waited too long.
It's for the best.
That's easy enough. Eric B asks, he just says life questions. Okay. Sam M asked this. He said the cast is a shakeup since the last time I asked this. What's your favorite fast food spot and meal? First of all, fuck you, Sam, for bringing that up. But since we're on the topic, favorite fast food meal. Who's got one off the top of their dome?
Fast food meal, you say?
Literally
said it twice. Depends on whether it's breakfast or
Sorry,
lunch or
I was
dinner.
only half listening.
We'll make a judgment call there. Just some places you can eat your breakfast all day. So,
well, if you're gonna go on breakfast, then it's Chick-fil-A.
Okay.
Man, I'm not a fan of Chick-fil-A's breakfast. I'm more of a lunchtime with them.
They're
anytime there.
Chick-fil-A is really good on Sundays.
That brunch, you know.
Yeah, I got a Chick-fil-A coupon on Father's Day. It was only good that day, so it didn't work out too well. Brian, what about you? What's your fast food go-to or your favorite fast food?
So in the past, I'd always say I would get a sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffin from McDonald's. Kind of off of that, and I have recently graduated, I will say, just to a Chick-fil-A spicy sandwich, maybe some waffle fries.
Man,
but we have a Chick-fil-A that has been opened and is on my way home from work.
Well, that's dangerous.
It is. I do have to go somewhat out of the way onto a heavily congested road, but so I have to really be in the mood. So it doesn't happen very often.
I don't know if you like a biscuit, Brink, but they make a spicy biscuit in the morning.
Actually, but they don't have it everywhere. It's only in certain markets.
Really? Wow.
So if you have it, you're lucky. Yeah. I had a chance to have one when I was in Chicago.
Dude, fucking delicious.
They had it. Chan, what about you? What's your fast food favorite?
I mean, if I'm if I'm behaving myself, it's Chick-fil-A. But if I'm being a bad kid, it's Arby's all the way.
Oh man, I like Arby's too.
They just shut down an Arby's in my town.
I have to pick and choose though, because I love a Frosty. So Wendy's is in there. I have a hard time with this because if I'm being a bad kid, I'll hit like 5 different fast food places to get a bunch of different stuff.
Just for one meal. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad and I used to like quiz ourselves, but like, where are we going? Like, if we were to do that, where would we get our different stuff? I thought it was really interesting.
So my kids had presented this thing. It's like make your favorite fast food meal, whatever you want. So where's this from? That from? I always said, I love a Big Mac. I mean, I just have always loved the Big Mac. And damn it, I need this contest to hurry up and end because I need to try that bacon Big Mac. It'll probably be bacon. It'll probably be gone by the time we're done. But I'll be like, put some fucking bacon on the Big Mac. Just do it.
Hey, Chan, quick question about Arby's. Are you down with their curly fries or not? I'm just curious.
I mean, yeah, I love their curly fries,
Okay.
but if I want to like if I'm going to stop at Wendy's and I'm gonna get that Frosty, I have to get regular fries though, because I dip my fries in the Frosty.
Yep, that's good shit.
That's
Wendy's,
good
I think Wendy's has the best
They got good fries.
They have the best fast food fries that are regular fries, but like Chick-fil-A's fries.
Over like Carl's Jr.? I think Carl's Jr. is the best fries.
I'm sorry, West Coast Dust Mites. We don't have that.
Is that
They got Hardee's.
That's Hardee's.
over here either,
Dude, I don't have Hardee's here.
What?
There's a Hardee's in PA. If I go to
You're not missing it.
If I go to Pittsburgh, there's a Hardee's in PA that's close, that's on the way. We don't have Hardee's here at all, which I enjoy Hardee's breakfast. Their fucking biscuits are amazing.
I'm a fan of the horsey sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like the horsey sauce at Arby's. But see, the Chick-fil-A, like the waffle fries, that's good in a Frosty. That's the jam.
Listen, great surface area.
You're mixing streams now. I don't know about that.
I'm sorry.
You've gone too far. Back from this.
What's this question? Who do we have to fucking kill for this question?
You said.
Well, for breakfast, yeah. If it's, I mean, McDonald's makes a mean double cheeseburger. You can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, it's a classic. What about you, Dust?
Like old school days, like White Castle would be the jam for me.
Oh, dude, White Castle.
White Castle, but I broke up with White Castle, so if I still do some sort of fast food, I've been fast food free for quite a while, but I've always been like Taco Bell has always been my oh shit, because Brooklyn we didn't have that shit, and then when I first started coming out to Jersey, Taco Bell was the jam for a while, and I would get the my big thing was the 3 soft taco supremes. The meal, but then I went to when the Crunch Wrap came out.
Oh yeah,
it was over. That Crunch Wrap Supreme is, but yeah, that would probably be the one. My favorite right at this point for the past probably about 8 years.
Man, I love some Taco Bell. I've gotten where like I will only eat it there. I won't take it. I won't leave.
You can't. Yeah,
it gets messed up. Like I mean, they've actually got a couple. They've got a thing called a Power Bowl there. It's basically it's almost like a Chipotle kind of thing. That's not you can dumb it down where it's not just completely horrible for you. But
the best thing about Taco Bell, real quick, they have a sour cream gun.
Oh yeah,
it's a gun.
I've seen it's like one of those like
it's like a
cocking
gun. Cocking gun. It's incredible.
When I worked at McDonald's, they had the Big Mac sauce in the gun. There's a chain in the South called. There's a chain in the South called Crystal. It's similar to White Castle. It's little slider burgers.
They have one near my work, but I've never been in it.
Dude, I don't have White Castle in Maryland that I can find. I don't have Crystal in here. There's a chain down south, another chain called Zaxby's. You probably have down there.
Yep.
Don't have Zaxby's here. Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna stop talking about food now because I'm going forever.
Well, I have a quick question. Do you have Sonic near you? I've never had Sonic.
Yeah, so there's one in Frederick, and we had Sonic down, in Alabama.
Where are you from?
Yeah, thank you very much. Where I'm from, Sonic was like we go to Sonic all the time.
Is that the only Sonic in Frederick?
What now?
Is that Sonic that's in Frederick the only one there?
There's only one in Frederick that I'm aware of.
Okay, I'm going to tell you a story about that later.
I thought Sonic was very
specifically about that Sonic.
So I guess you've been okay. Yeah, I mean it's not a great Sonic. It's in front of a Walmart and it's impossible to get in and out of. But I love me some Sonic.
It's good stuff then.
Oh, dude, man! Like they have their tater tots are great. They have a breakfast. God damn it! Why do y'all keep going? they have a supersonic breakfast burrito that's got literally everything in it, and it's amazing. Then they have that all day. They have great like slushies, like a Route 44 cherry limeade slushie.
You get their whole menu just
on your hand. Man, they got some awesome like ice cream custards and shit too.
Stop.
Just hold out for 3 weeks, man.
Y'all about to fuck me up. Let's go to the next question. Oh man. Let's see here. Tyler G asks, never mind MP in 5 years. Where do you want to be in 5 years? I think it's safe to assume that everyone has some kind of long-term life goals, be it related to collecting or not. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Dust, go ahead. I know what you're going to say. Go ahead and say it.
You want to bring the negativity?
No, I'm just saying because I know that's what you're going to say. I'm not going to be around in 5 years. So there's Dust's answer. Dan, what about you? What do you want to be doing in 5 years?
Hopefully with a better job and hopefully on my way to buying a house because that's what I would like to do. That's the big plan right now. Is I would like to buy a house, but I got to make some life changes first.
There you go. All right.
And by the river.
There you go. That's all you need is to get like a 78 Econoline with wall-to-wall carpet. Then makes your dreams come true. Jisk, what about you? Where do you want to be in 5 years?
Just alive.
I just want to have a complete echo.
Where do I want to be? Yeah, I want to have a house that doesn't echo. And
what Jisk isn't telling you, he's actually at his children's elementary school. That's what it sounds like, a classroom.
Yeah. I'm in the cafeteria. Where do I want to be in 5 years? I have no idea.
Brammer says Dan is going to be the owner of a UPS store, bald, 50 pounds heavier, with 2 kids in 5 years.
Well, I'm already balding, so halfway there.
Dan will lose his virginity by then.
Too late. It's already happened.
Oh man! Shout out to last week. Chan, what about you? Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Well, I mean, hopefully with this house sort of fixed up a little more. I'd like to be working on my own business stuff at that point. Hopefully with some sort of degree under my belt.
There you go.
Doing what?
Like
what type of business?
Some sort of design, something graphic design, interior design, something. I want to utilize my artistic abilities.
Well, in 5 years, when you get that up and running, make sure you should give Dan a quick shout so he can hook you up with some discount rates from the UPS store.
That sounds good.
Fuck. All right, Brian, this fantasy booking, what do you got going on?
Let's see. I'll be selling my house to Dan. Basically,
JCC 2025.
That's right.
Coming to a table real soon.
That's right. And I'll be living on a remote island, working as a cabana boy, just living off the interest of selling my my belongings here.
There's worse ways. I'd say in 5 years, I would like to. I don't know. If I'm on the same path I am now, I'll probably be collecting Longaberger baskets. I don't know. I've flipped everything. I don't know. I'd like to still be doing the diorama stuff, and my kids will be at a manageable age. Oh God, my daughter will be 15 in 5 years. No, my life will be hell. Okay.
Yeah, you're fucked.
Yeah,
Oh, actually, I forgot one more thing. I did tell Deluxe on his show last week that we'd be in the White House, so we got to get started on that.
I mean, I can get you a White House. I mean,
no, I mean, I'm saying ETR as a whole would be in the White House. So,
geez, thanks for putting that on that.
Hey, Dan, FYI, in 5 years, you'll still have 7 to 8 years left on this HVAC system.
Yeah, you just roll that in. You just roll that in at that point. All right, let's see what's
house mortgage. You know,
I'm gonna try not to slaughter this name. Hosea H says, "What would a realm convention look like? What would set it apart?"
It would look like TFCon, but cooler.
Pretty much, it will be. Yeah, it would be pretty much. It would be like a TFCon.
You don't want to tell them about your ideal.
My idea?
Experience, one that we've discussed a handful of times.
I've discussed so many different options. I don't know what would make it different.
Cruising on the high seas.
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't know, maybe on a cruise ship. That would be a unique way to have a con. That way you don't have to be anywhere. You don't have to provide food for anybody. It's all right there, and could rent out a room, and everybody could bring shit to swap. And the
real question is, if we had it on a cruise ship, who's the first person to lose a figure overboard?
That's not my problem.
Brammer.
It's gonna be Brammer.
Whatever it is, no passport needed, please.
Brammer will somehow have gotten a handle of Kraken aboard the ship, and by the third night he is in the captain's chambers. In the captain's chambers, and however that song goes, I don't know, I lost it, but that's what would happen. I don't know, something like that could be fun. It just depend on how many people were willing to come on an adventure or anything. I mean, we've kind of relied on other people's cons, piggybacking on them just because the logistics are a nightmare.
Yeah.
I think most of us go to these conventions for the people. Look, the toys are a nice backdrop, and a lot of people spend a lot of money. Have to lubricate the place, so to speak. But I think we could probably pull a bunch of people together just to kick it. I mean, we kind of do that a couple times a year, anyways. Different parts of the country or different parts of the East Coast. Let's not split hairs. I don't see Dan inviting us, out west or anything.
And we
If you had a convention, Dan, I'd go.
Out the hall that's at the end of the block. Usually the Friars Club meet up there, and
the Friars Club. We got a good deal at the Moose Lodge.
The Moose Lodge, yeah, we're gonna
$28 and
play some ball.
Dude, I could definitely. There's definitely enough for us to do and to put out for a weekend, a Friday night, Saturday early. Yeah, we could definitely
we could do something.
Definitely keep that filled.
And keep that in our back pocket for
later. People that we do have in the realm, as many talented people that we do have in the realm, there's more than enough things that we can do. I mean, look the Beastie Boys "Fight for Your Right to Party" video.
There you go. Let's see here. Dorito, did I say that right?
Excuse me.
Said, did or does your guys' pops, I guess father, collect toys before you? Is the question. I will say my dad did not collect toys. My dad has a lot of stuff that he buys. He doesn't collect toys, but he collects tools and things like but he's kind of got that. I almost want to say it's not a hoarder mentality, but my dad has a lot of stuff. So me having a lot of stuff just kind of seems natural. But my brother doesn't have a lot of stuff, which is that's weird. What about you guys?
My dad, no. My mom had a few Transformers, but just stuff that she thought was really cool. But she collects a lot of random shit too. But nothing crazy, no toys.
My dad growing up, he collected side pieces. That's why he was out of my life when I was 3.
Oh, nice side pieces.
My dad, you would build models from time to time, but that's about it.
Nice. All right.
My mom collected comic books, and she loved the Silver Surfer, so she collected figures of the Silver Surfer.
Yeah, that's dope. Cool.
Yeah.
It's fucking terrible, JD.
What's up?
JD said, "My dad collects STDs."
Oh
my parents don't. My parents don't collect them.
Please,
fucking children.
There you go.
Fucking Van B too. His dad collects child support payments.
Jesus. All right, let's get
it. Pay him.
Oh gosh. All right.
My dad collects 25-year-old women.
Playa.
He is that.
Does he have like a help channel or anything like that?
Do you want me to? Should I ask him about?
Thinking about getting into that line.
I'm sure he would give you some advice
on those chicks.
He's 65, man. He he does well.
God,
there you go. All right, let's move on to our next question.
Does he have a pamphlet or anything?
I can see what I can do for you, Brink. I'll see what I can do.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
So Josh Fisher asks, how has each cast member on the panel inspired you individually? Oh boy, this is an interesting question.
What was the question? I'm sorry.
How has each panel member inspired you?
Well, we got to go down the line.
I don't know. I'm going to say that Brink has inspired me to look at things a little harder, to analyze things a little bit more. I'll say that. And Jisk has inspired me to put some rubber padding on my wall so the echo's down.
Yeah. So
and
did nothing for you.
And Dust inspired me to get this fancy microphone.
Man, you're reaching.
I don't know. That's all I got. Sorry, the rest of you.
Yeah, it's kind of.
I guess I didn't inspire you to start a business.
Yeah, that's right. Dan inspired me to
go fuck myself. That's cool.
Well, no, Dan sent me a couple dioramas, and I said, "Shit, I can do this." So I started making them myself. Sorry, Dan, I love you.
Yeah, I love you too.
Yeah, there you go. And Shan inspired me to go to toy shows and look at things that are closer to the ground because I still don't have any fucking horses. Her and JD are chiefing up all the horses. All right, that's enough of an answer. If anybody else wants to go,
I got a quick one.
Oh, here we go.
Dust inspired me to speak up more with all the shit he's been giving me the past 4 or 5 fucking years.
I love you, brother.
That's true.
I will say that about Dust. Yeah, he definitely inspires you to
I'll kick you right into the fucking deep end.
Yeah.
There you go. Kick them while they're down.
You guys inspired me to be a better person.
No, shut the fuck up.
Oh, that was very sentimental.
Yeah.
You guys all inspired me to rethink my life choices. So
hey, listen, sometimes that's the most important thing. Studio J replied to that with hashtag Realm of Enablers. Hey, you guys want to buy some Pacific Rim figures? All right. Moving down.
Pinkerton, I think Pinkerton inspired me to buy more 1,000 toys. There's that.
You can't knock the hustle on that one for sure.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Wow. Group hug.
Group hug.
Yeah. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Stupid microphone. I got to do something different here.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I inspired you to get a Yeti.
No. You inspired me to. And you know what? It's just like, when you get in your car and there's a bad rattle and you're like, oh, when I get home, I'm going to fix that. So next time you get in your car, there's a fucking rattle and you say, I'm going to fix it. I never fuck with this except on Monday, so I never think about it.
I think what the problem is with us, and I've been watching a lot of other YouTubers that have the Yeti, they have it that's facing down, so the wire doesn't have so much tension on it. Because
you know how fucking high that has to be for me to get it?
Dude, I know, I get it, but
standing up.
You can sit your ass down. That'll be fine.
You have the same short in yours, and I have the same short in mine.
Yeah. Got to work it out. All right. Jason C asks, has collecting always been a part of your DNA? Did you have collections that you followed and maintained when you were a kid, teen, young adult, etc., etc.? And do you feel that you would
royalty in my DNA?
Do you feel that you would continue to pursue collecting as you cross into venture past middle age? Well, listen here, Jason C. I'm well on middle age, and several of us on the panel are.
Fucking say it.
Yeah. Maybe this is my midlife crisis here. I don't know.
I've said that before. I
think it possibly could be, but I've always collected stuff. So I got to really thinking I'm back, and you guys are gonna laugh at me, but when I was like probably, I don't know, 10, 11, 12, I collected like ceramic cats.
Fucking loser.
I had I think they're still at my parents' house. I may get them when I'm actually going back home next week, so I may actually get them and bring them back. But dude, it was just one of those things where it got to where Chris's birthday is coming up. Oh God, he doesn't have. I have like 7 of the same fucking cat.
He doesn't have a calico.
I don't think he has this Tabby and
Tabby is the great gray and black mix.
I mean, obviously, we all had toys when we were a kid. I don't ever say that a kid is a collector. Unless you're that kid, which I knew a couple kids when I was, growing up. Their toys are on the shelf and they're there. You don't play with them. You just look at them. I played with my G.I. Joes, but I had them all there. But high school, I probably really started collecting things like the Alien and Predator stuff from Kenner. I collected that.
Collecting and playing with is totally different.
Right.
You can't, playing with is not collecting, to me, in my opinion. I mean, well, we do play with our toys, someone's vroom vroom, but as children, we weren't too, oh my God, I lost the gun. All right, I'll just put this gun in his hand.
Nope, I was that kid, though. I was that kid. I knew, all right, that's Duke's gun. Oh, shit. Where the fuck's Duke's gun? And it would bother me. I can tell you.
How many times you checked the vacuum bag?
Well, I'll tell you that somewhere there's an 87 GMC conversion van that has Baroness's fucking gun in it.
Somewhere.
I listen, when my parents sold that van, I told the people, hey, there's a G.I. Joe gun in here. If you find it, I need you to bring it to me.
It's either in the shed carpeting or in the bed that goes down in the back.
Right.
In the fold. It's the bed fold.
That's right. I was a kid that Chris was talking about. Yeah, that's what BZ Fresh said.
Just real quick. I was gonna say, let me go real quick to get it off. It was I played with toys as a kid. It turned into comic books was my first big thing as a kid. Very early, I started in the early '80s with X-Men and all that. Marvel, big Marvel kid through the years. That went into probably about even though I was collecting other into like the 2000s, then the records when I got into hip hop and I got into sampling and learning where samples came from and producing, I started collecting records, not only to find loops that nobody used, but to find things that people did use, because I was very into finding and before the internet, this is like in 87, 88, finding the loops and the samples and the drums that people use. So at one point I had like a 60 milk crate record collection. And then I was a toy collector also. That started in the 90s. What got me back into toy collecting, that toy playing, was when the Power of the Force line came out.
Oh man, how'd that work out for you?
Yeah, and that turned me on to the Marvel stuff. That turned me on to McFarlane. That turned me on to all that hero stuff, and then got me into car robots, because car robots, they finally came back to Transformers having a vehicle mode. You know, I dabbled in some Beast Wars stuff.
Right.
I liked the show. I bought some stuff because it was out there. You know, it was there. This is the KB era. You know.
Oh,
and
sure.
Then from there, I stopped with the toys for a while. It was quiet. Still collected records, but not so much because a lot of things were more digital. And then
Bobby Digital.
Yeah, I still had records, but I still had the crates of records, but I wasn't constantly buying records. And then
How many records fit in a crate?
Oh Jesus, I don't know what.
A lot.
30.
30? Is it really 30?
I bet it's like 60.
100 records?
About 100 records.
101.
Wow.
A milk crate. Anybody get that answer? Google that. Find how many records fit into a milk crate, and then times that. Like you could see some of the old pictures.
How many records fit in a milk crate?
You could see some of the old pictures that I posted on my Instagram, the old lab setup. Man, I had records everywhere. I had them in a closet. They were all over the place.
Say 40 to 50 per crate.
More than that, man.
Oh,
whatever. It's all good.
That's what the fundamental guide to vinyl record storage at funkymooserecords.ca/blog says.
Go with that.
That's the goddamn gospel. What about the rest
Well,
of
those are the Canadian milk crates, Chris.
Then I started collecting in 2012, and that's when I learned about the Masterpiece line, and that's where I am here right now. So
there you go.
That's my collection in a nutshell.
All right. Who else?
This is me in a nutshell. Wait, what was the question?
Have you always collected shit?
Oh, no.
Boogers?
Not even. I hated boogers. Always flick them and pick them and flick them.
I collected Hallmark ceramic cows when I was a teenager.
Dude, Hallmark ceramic cows.
Yeah, they were like black and white, you know, the spotted cows.
What was the appeal of that?
I just think cows are cool. I don't know. I don't know what the hell my problem was at that point in time. I think I was missing toys, and I didn't have anything in my life that I did other than listen to music. And my mom restricted my music. And I don't know. We went to the farm show. There's a farm show that happens in Harrisburg every year. And I saw some cows, and I looked in their eyes, and I was like, you get it, man. You're stuck in a cage. I understand. We had a moment, and I just started collecting cows. I don't know.
Well, there you go.
This is a strange situation.
Well, cows. I collected cats. Anybody got a ceramic snake collection out there?
No precious moments.
Ceramic boots.
No.
Hummels.
I collected ceramic boots.
Little angels.
Boots.
Exactly. Precious, you know. I didn't realize, I had a bunch of toys and comics and stuff like that, but I never really saw myself as a collector of anything until I started just collecting spray paint and stuff, like vintage spray paint cans, and even then I never saw anything that I did as collecting until I started hanging out with you guys.
Oh.
Yeah,
I did have a designer marker collection back in the day, but it wasn't collecting because I was always using them. You know what I mean?
Right. But
it wasn't like I left the mint in box and I didn't use the marker. You know,
that's one of those things that I feel like I don't know if I'm a collector because I collect things, but I'm more compelled to complete it. That's kind of the thing for me. Even let's say it's I'm gonna get some power tools, and I would need everything that this company makes.
You got me in the chat, Dust.
You know?
I got it. Don't worry.
All right.
Oh, never mind. I can't do it.
That's why I had asked just to do it. To an extent, yeah, you're talking about being a completionist with stuff.
Right.
It's hard to like say I don't need all of those tools or drill bits or foam tools or whatever.
That that's what keeps me going. That's what like piques my interest more so than like it's like finishing it. And no matter what it is, like, I need to get everything.
Yeah. Oh, and BZ just
I collect collections.
BZ just reminded me about sneakers. I've collected. I say I collect sneakers. I have sneakers and I wear sneakers, but I'm not collecting towards a goal. I just enjoy wearing them and looking at them. And I don't know. They're all over my fucking house. My wife loves that. But
yeah, but it's different because you actually wear them.
I wear all
what you know. So
I don't have a single. I have a couple pair of basketball shoes that have this dream that I'll be able to play basketball one day. That are like just dead stock.
Maybe one day you'll be that tall.
Maybe. I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller.
I know that. You want to know the sample for that one? It's in my crates.
Yeah. Let's break it off. Who else? Anybody else got one for that? We're gonna move on.
Just for me, I've always collected Prime since my adult life, but I feel like in high school I collected Ace bandages because I was spraining something. Playing sports and shit, but in the early 2000s, so late 90s, I was almost, you could call it collecting computers. I just loved fixing people's computers that they couldn't fix, and I worked at Circuit City, so I would buy parts and fix things up and then just give them back to people and stuff.
The Tinkerer, Brian Brink.
That's right, the Tinkalizer. No.
Oh wait, beep beep beep. Back it up.
All right. Let's see here. Next up is from Matthew Deluxe Baldwin. He says, "I'm gonna say it like I have to say, hey, what is y'all's favorite candle smell?"
That's a good question.
Mine's vanilla. I'll just get that out of the way.
Vanilla. Okay. Who else?
What was the question? I'm sorry.
What's your favorite candles? Hey, what's y'all's favorite candle smell?
I just recently saw a funny meme about this. It was it's like, whoa, that candle smells like Fireball. And it's like, no, Becky, for those of us that aren't alcoholics, it's cinnamon.
Yeah. So I remember mine's kind of odd, and I haven't seen one in years, but there was some company that made it was called the Man candles.
Shout out to the Yeti curse.
While we're waiting for him, I like peppermint.
You would.
I would do.
Man candles that like smell like 3-day-old unwashed.
Yeah, give me a fucking pulled pork. I want a pulled pork candle. That's what I want.
A truck seat.
I want a Yankee candle that smells like pulled pork.
So can you guys hear me? I can't tell.
It's from the Crock-Pot collection.
Yeah.
Okay, so mine is they had
like
fresh
rusted metal.
They had fresh cut grass. They had fart. But my favorite one was it's called Football, and they just smelled like leather. It's old antique leather. Really, really nice. But
dude, imagine that going to house. Man, your house really smells good. It smells like old leather in here.
Yeah.
Do they make a bacon candle? That'd be cool.
I'm sure.
I'm sure they do.
I'm sure somebody does. Now, what'd be cool if they made one of those woodwick candles that makes all the popping noises, and it was a bacon candle?
Yeah, now you're talking.
There you go.
I want one that smells like the underside of a saddle.
It's gotta have that Fremunda cheese smell
on a hot day.
I want one from the 1967 John Wayne classic. I don't know. I don't have anything for that.
Calcutta.
That was
Calcutta. Is that it?
Yeah, old Calcutta. Let's see what else is there. Some of the answers from the chat from the post was sauerkraut. Shout out to Matt H. For he and I have a sauerkraut connection. Let's see here. Swamp crotch, apple blossom, vanilla, tuna.
Swamp crotch. It sounds like a DC villain from the 70s.
Swamp crotch. Hey, watch it now. We got sensitive DC fans about. All right. So Mervine asks, what's the go-to food when no one feels like cooking dinner that everyone agrees on? In my house, it's L&L Hawaiian Barbecue, a local chain in the West. I will say first off, Mervin, I've never heard of L&L Hawaiian Barbecue, but in the famous words of Liz Lemon, I want to go to there. That sounds phenomenal. It depends on my current state of diet, but it's a local pizza place most of the time. If I'm not dining, otherwise it's probably a pack of tuna. Sad. What about you guys?
You'll be back soon. You'll be back soon.
We'll see.
For me, it's just I'll just walk down to the Wawa, get a hoagie.
Everybody in Brink's house agrees every time.
Well, for me, if you own an air fryer, everything is simple and easy. So
there you go.
Just throw it in the air fryer, wait 20 minutes, and there you are.
So apparently, I learned this week. Our air fryer dehydrates.
Nice.
So we're gonna try some banana chips.
You got some gourmet shit going on over there.
Yeah,
gourmet shit going on.
We're gonna basket spin some sweet potato fries while we're making banana chips. and there's a light so you can watch it all.
Gather around, everybody.
Oh my goodness!
It's Air Fry Tuesday.
It is Air Fry Tuesday. This is an interesting question from Robert G. First game that made you want to jump into that world and be a part of it?
Mega Man.
Okay. Well, who did you want to be in Mega Man? Which man did you want to be?
Mega Man.
Oh, you wanted to be Mega Man himself?
The man himself.
The man himself. All right.
Oh, first video game.
Yeah, first I guess video game.
That's a Monopoly. I wanted to be the banker.
I wanted to be the
Parcheesi. Parcheesi. I wanted to be the red guy.
I really enjoyed being the iron.
The game of life. I wanted to be the side chick.
Shout out to my dad.
Remember when we were kids and you were playing the game of life and you were a doctor and you made $50,000 and that just seemed like such a huge amount of money.
Wait a minute, Chris. It still does.
Oh, sorry.
For some of us.
So Brink, I'm pretty sure I know your answer to this.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, I was going to answer Tetris, but
double dribble. But Tetris had sort of resurgence. So my kids play some Tetris.
Pong.
My kids play this Tetris on the eShop on Nintendo, and it's like you fight against other people while you're playing Tetris, and you can drop bricks in other people's game. It's crazy.
Yeah, man. That's
nice.
What did you guys used to play Game Boy and you have the cable to link them together?
No, I could never afford the cable.
We never had a Game Boy.
We just sat near each other.
I used to destroy my little brother and sister on car trips.
All we had was the cable. We never had the Game Boy.
$24.95.
Hey Jordan, put this in your buttons too happy.
Yeah.
But my I was gonna say my real answer is Dark Forces from the PC, so it'd be the Star Wars world.
Nice.
That was my response.
Mine was a game called Darius Twin on the Super. That was like my go-to. I played it all the time.
Describe the game because the name sounds familiar. What was the game about?
Basically, it was just, you're a little spaceship and you're killing all these other larger spaceships. And they look like fish. Like they have mouths and they're like,
so it's
a side scroller.
Yeah. It sounds mad familiar.
Yeah, I think that they have a game on the Xbox that's almost identical, and I can't remember what it's called right now, but JD was playing it, and I was like, oh my gosh, this looks like Darius. I freaked out. I was so excited. Yeah.
Awesome.
Darius.
I don't know that I have an answer for this. I
got nothing.
I really had to think about it. I think Pokemon would probably be the one, like the earliest.
You wanted to be a Squirtle?
Yeah, totally.
You are my Squirtle.
Dude, I would just go up to all the... Never mind.
Squirtle.
Lady on the panel.
Yeah,
that's the only Pokemon I know other than
Dan was just like, I like turtles.
Dan's name was Pick-a-Nose.
There he goes, Pick-a-Nose. Let's see here. Robert G comes with another one here. AFA sealed, just open but intact, loose or defiled. I guess he's asking how you keep your collections, and I'm pretty sure we're all somewhere between loose and defiled. I don't know. I mean, none of us are box collectors.
Yeah, I keep the boxes just.
Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff I haven't gotten to, but I'm not a box collector.
No, that's different. I mean, I got a pile of stuff here I haven't gotten to, but
all right, Brammer, relax, bro. Relax.
I keep import boxes, and I don't keep retail release boxes. If it's something, if I could buy it at a retail store, I don't keep it. But like I've got all my Mythic boxes, all my third party stuff. I don't have like any Marvel Legends stuff like that. But I guess by default, I often say it looks like a badger opened that box or something like that. It depends, and I'm not even careful with like if it's a retail release, I just rip it open however I feel like it. I don't care. You know, I take my time with the mezcos and obviously the hot toys and stuff like that, to make sure we don't, destroy anything.
If I collected more vintage, it'd probably stay in box.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have any draw towards that. I don't know.
I don't know. I got nothing.
So Cody asks if you could get a tattoo by anyone,
Sniffle.
what would you get?
So what?
If you could get a tattoo by anyone,
wouldn't matter
anywhere.
who was tattooing.
Is he trying to put his name out there for tattoos?
Well, if you get that work visa
on the side of my head.
If you get that work visa, Cody, I actually have plans to work with JD on a project soon, and I want to get something from Cody at some point in time as well. I really like
get a dio on your stomach or something like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a hot glue gun. I'm gonna get a hot glue gun
right around.
Dude, I can see it right now, right here on his hip. Yep, Chris,
hot glue gun tucked in.
Glue gun, then a fucking wire foam cutter on the other.
Fucking
on his back is like a saw or something.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna get a Nemesis Prime tattoo and then stop collecting Transformers. That's what I'm gonna get.
Hey, never forget.
I just got mine. From
I know.
That's awesome.
Tattoo is dope.
Oh yeah, that's what you got too.
Yeah, I got Krang.
Yeah, we'll throw it on there. That's awesome.
The colors are great on that. That would look so good this weekend.
Yeah, I spoke to GD earlier about definitely if I'm going to do something, it's got to be him.
Crashbox.
What better? A Realm of Collectors fucking logo.
Hey, Dave, if you play your cards right, I'll pay for yours too. Shut the fuck up.
Brink, do you have any tattoos?
I don't.
Me neither.
I do, but they're shitty stuff from when I was like 19, and I'm gonna get a tattoo and be cool.
How many tribals you got, Chris?
I have too many tribals, so that's why I need the power of the realm to fix this.
19 tribals.
Well, he could probably fix it. I don't doubt he could. He's amazing.
I didn't hit him up today because I know Monday's his off day, but I'm probably going to shoot him an idea tomorrow. So.
Dude, have him cover up your tribal with another tribal.
Dude, that would be dope. I want to get Goldberg's tattoo, but like huge. Like I want the stripes to be like 6 inches tall.
Chris has got a tramp stamp that says "too legit to shit."
That's exactly what's up.
He does.
I think Brian would get Obi-Wan's face put on the back of Brian's head. That way, Obi-Wan's always with him.
Hello there.
Hello there. Okay. Silence on that one. Let's see. Nope, not reading that one on the air. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, Robert D asked, do you use baby wipes or just TP?
Baby wipes all the way.
It depends on the bathroom.
So much better.
Depends on the bathroom. I've got wipes down here, and there's none upstairs, so sometimes I just come downstairs, to wash my hands.
For a while there, I was doing both.
Oh.
Then it was just too much fucking work, so I just went back to TP. So, that's a great question to end off on.
Yeah.
One more. Jason Lowry asks, how many air fryers
no
are myself and Bethany getting at our wedding? Well, I know you got one from the realm, so
yes.
Happy congratulations on
that.
Hopefully you have many nights of moderately warm cheese sticks.
Shout out to mozzarella sticks
to the GTA Friday selection. Maybe some Chinese food warmed up in there. I don't know.
You can make a fucking chicken. You can make meatloaf. You can make burgers. You can make whatever you want. Hit me up.
Yeah. All right. So I am going to
make some money.
I am going to mark the last question for tonight because I have a feeling we'll be going back to the well. Last question, 311. All right. So, Chan.
Yeah.
You have your magic clipboard.
Of course I do.
Let's rock and roll.
Inspired by Mr. Brink, right here. See?
There you go. Still working on that list. Don't worry.
It's okay. You don't have to. I'm trying here.
All right, no problem.
All right, let's see. In the chat, we had Nightwingin'em, Eric von Wolfenstein, EE Prime.
Oh my God! Sorry.
Just quizzing. Kenneth Almquist. Am I supposed to call him something else?
It doesn't matter. Just keep
Okay.
Just roll. All good.
Raphael, Knight of Ren, Jiraiya Sama, Noble Young, Master Skinny was in here. Jita, Pinkerton showed up.
Who?
Josh Fisher, Eric B, Cobalt, Jason Lowry was in there. Matt Hurd, Hurricane BX, Menassar, BZ Fresh, Russ the Muss, 114 Crispy, Lord Shadowkeeper, Chris A, Brink was commenting in there. Yeah. Big Kid Toys, Photography, KJ Smith, Mark 44 Prime, Brammer, Gort, Mr. Harvey Dent,
Hey,
TFs, Mandalore, 30, Energon, Kenny Prime, Van B, Frogman, Pigment Surgery, Doratio, Tyler the Collector was in there.
Oh, how about that?
Hey,
Hey.
must have finished his assignment early.
Yes. Shout to Maine.
Mike D, Aaron Jordan, Master Hoarder. That's Tyler G. I just saw him in there. That's it. That's all I saw. Did I miss anybody?
It sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Thank you, Chan. Hey, before we scoot out, we do have a special giveaway. Dust.
Yeah, if there's anybody left in the chat that didn't bounce out, giving away a digital download code for the new Python Patrol album / mixtape / project from Cobra Law Records. Anybody in the chat right now that doesn't own this album, please, if you own the album, do not answer. Let's give someone a chance that doesn't own it. Let me know in the chat right now. Here's your question. Cold Slither 2, the album Cold Slither 2, the album cover pays homage to an 80s action flick. Name the 80s action flick that we paid homage to, and you will get a download code for the album.
I don't know that.
I actually know this answer, funny enough. I think I know.
So, no. It's for the chat. People that are still in here. So,
it's
not Over the Top?
Wait, was it one?
Hopefully, there's still people in
fall,
here.
One loses it all, or something like that.
No. JD, you already got that. People throwing numbers. All right, Lord Shadowkeeper, got it. Delta Force.
Yeah, awesome. I knew that one.
JD says he collects doubles of everything.
I didn't know.
So, if you want to see how crazy we homage that, Google the picture for Delta Force, and then Google the picture for Cold Slither 2, the album cover, and you can see. Shout out to Lee Marvin and Chuck Norris. So hit me up, Lord Shadowkeeper. I'll throw you the download code via email or through Facebook Messenger.
I think next time you just throw the code in the chat and just let them scramble.
See who gets it first?
Yeah.
All right, guys. I got 3 more codes. So we're going to do this for 3 more weeks.
There you go.
Hey.
All right, let's go down the line here and tell the good people of the internet where you at, Mr. Brink.
You can find me, Brian Brink, in the Facebook groups and at Brinklizer on Instagram. We have Figure Banging this week, so that's
back.
What are you guys looking at?
Absolutely nothing.
Nobody knows until they know.
It's going to be scrapers, I think, and probably have to,
an ice scraper,
perhaps of ice.
The
ice
knife,
and
big spudger.
Be sure to tune in to Breaking the Mold tomorrow night on this very channel.
All right, Miss Chan.
Chandra Cooper on Facebook, Wookie in Me Pocket on Instagram, and right here with you guys on Mondays.
Right on. Yeah. Young Daniel.
RV_Dent on Instagram and lurking in the Facebook group.
Hey, Jabotron.
Yo, you can. The best way, if you really want to get in touch with me, is Jbotron on Facebook. I got old stuff on Instagram, but nobody gives a shit about that.
Hey, he's got. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. There's an awesome time lapse video on the Jisk One Instagram of just
still on there?
I mean, last time I looked, unless you took it down.
No, I haven't. I just didn't know the link still worked.
No, because every time I need like an old ETR logo, I just Google.
You do.
I just search the old name, and I like, oh, there it is. If I don't have it,
just go on Instagram.
Tyler G says R.O.C. ice scrapers in the next rock box.
If you go walking in Florida, you might find Jisk in the cave that he's in right now.
Yep.
That's right.
There are bears in Florida.
Oh, I bet there are. Hey, Dust.
Yo.
Just a cub looking from a bear. That's all.
Ooh, yo. Dust Mites on Instagram, Eddie Dust Mites in the Facebook group. Shout out to the Cobra La Fam, Python Patrol. Here on Mondays, and if I'm ever around on Saturdays, do whatever the fuck's going on. So
whatever the fuck's going on.
Whatever.
I am Pinkerton on Instagram, PNKR10, Christopher Pinkerton on the good book, because that's what my mama named me. But most important, Crashbox Customs on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, CrashboxCustoms.com. That's going to do it for us tonight. Thanks for joining us. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you were here with us, and we appreciate that. I'm done talking.
All right. Hang out tonight if anybody wants to pop in and say what's up. Hang out with us. That's all I got. Link will be in the Facebook group. Anybody got something? Anybody?
Thanks for having me.
In a year.
Oh, man. He's like, man.
It's good to have you back, man.
Yeah. So what do you think, real quick, before we go off the air? You fun again? No.
Oh yeah, no, dude. Always. Yeah. It's always a good time.
It's always a good one. Is there a question episode also?
Yeah, I just like I'm super just because I know I can hear like it's super echoey. I didn't talk as much because
like I said, put a
shit
blanket
quality,
on
and I could hear my kid yelling in the background at 10 o'clock.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm hitting the button.